Barrett on the pass. That'll be his first.
Coach Thibodeau has commented on how Julius Randle came into training camp in great condition. He was in shape. He was ready to go from the start, and that's what you need to do in a short training camp when the season's just right around the corner. And he's looked that way early on. He's getting up and down the floor. The Knicks want to play with pace because Coach Tibbs feels they have great athletes on their roster.
Griffin misses. Both teams struggling shooting the ball, as expected here in the early going. Payton always does a good job getting inside, but tried to force it. And another turnover. Hayes struggles with it. Julius Randle, nice defense there. Again, the Knicks, excellent hustle and deflections early on. Barrett open for three.
Man, it's just what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Let's watch our boys.
So RJ Barrett really struggling shooting the opening minutes.
What a sloppy game so far. Very sloppy game.
Yeah, the Knicks getting active on
Very sloppy game.
This is what Tibbs wants. He wants guys that
I don't like the starting lineup so far. I really don't. What's going on, guys? It's been such a sloppy game to start. I'm very, very disappointed, actually.
Our
Very
customers
disappointed. He didn't even start. He didn't even start Obi. Didn't even start Obi. Goes with Nerlens Noel. Goes with Payton. Goes with Barrett. It's just a strange lineup. It looks like we can't get any offense whatsoever.
It's our new standard of care, a commitment to provide you with the cleanest and safest travel experience anywhere. It's Delta Care Standard.
Just really don't understand. I don't understand the starting lineup so far. I don't understand why he just didn't go with Obi, but whatever. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Like, comment, rate, subscribe. We're definitely gonna do a review of the game tomorrow. So far, I don't really like the starting lineup. Obi should have started. This is great experience for Obi. I just don't get it.
Hey Rita, you now earn 3% on dining, including takeout.
Bon appetit.
Hey Kim, you now earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase.
Way ahead of you.
Hey Neil, you can earn 3% in drugstores.
Buddy, I'm right here. Why are you yelling?
Because that's what I do.
You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase. 3% in drugstores, 3% on dining.
What's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Chase, make more of what you want.
Day trips are better than daydreams.
Alexa, lock the front door.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Joy of a bigger world and a highly connected Lexus hybrid. Visit your local Lexus dealer in person or online for exceptional offers at the Golden Opportunity Sales Event. Experience
I'm not really sure how.
Lexus dealer.
The Knicks tip off the regular season on Wednesday, December 23rd. They'll be on the road facing the Pacers in Indianapolis. Live coverage gets underway at 6:30 with Knicks game night. And it's the season opener tip-off shortly after 7. December 23rd on MSG and MSG Go, presented by Chase. Well, you want ugly numbers? We have ugly numbers. The two teams here to start this opening preseason game are 5 for 21 from the field and 7 turnovers. They've taken a combined 9 threes. Nobody's hit one yet.
Oh, boy. Welcome to the preseason.
Nobody's even hit a 3 so far.
Especially the Knicks on the defensive end of the floor. The communication and the effort is there. Hopefully the shots start to fall.
Blake Griffin steps back, and there's the first three-pointer. Meanwhile, Derrick Rose, who is probably going to come off the bench. That's where
I forgot Rose is on this team too.
Jackson, another new player, the former Kansas Jayhawk star. As you would expect, both teams will play a lot of players, especially in the first preseason game.
Still didn't even put Obi in.
Gets away from the double team.
It makes no sense. Put him in the game.
You can see him here wanting a foul call, so he's
Thibodeau being ridiculous right now.
Nice Knocks him down. Sterling Noel to finish. With a little fake and setting it up, and the Knicks get an easy 2.
Those are the little details that Coach Thibodeau will demand from his players. When we're running an inbounds play, run it right, run it hard, set the screen you're supposed to set. It can lead to an easy bucket, which it did.
Payton gets inside.
Good move. Great move. Good move.
Run, Wally. There's talking top. Thibodeau talked about.
I really did forget that Derrick Rose was on this team.
Not a great shooting team. That maybe they'll try and run a little bit more this year.
Yeah, and they have great athletes and they have youth on their roster. There he is, another one he's not happy with. That didn't look like much contact right there. You can see Tibbs has got to getting into the referee into midseason form where he gets on those refs and starts getting those calls to go his way.
Right now, the score is 11-8, John.
He's one of the greats in the last 20 years in coaching.
We're up right now.
It's the right guy for the job in this Knicks team in order to turn it around.
You see Derrick Rose,
but we're not really playing that good though. That's the thing. Like, we're playing kind of But it's the first game. It's the first game, of course, of preseason. So we're not really gonna like
he scored 18 a game.
See wild stuff. Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith actually just checked into the game too. So I'm interested to see how he plays.
I give Derrick a lot of credit. Obviously had the incredible success early on, winning MVPs, carrying his team to Eastern.
You got Dennis Smith on. You got Mitch on. RJ's on.
I give him a lot of credit for
Randall's on.
What he's been doing lately.
Top Thibodeau going to the bench. Mitchell Robinson, Dennis Smith Jr. in the game. Randall goes up and under. Can't get it to fall. Robinson keeps it alive. Randall right there. Back up shot.
Yeah, it did. It just started. It just started at like literally 7-ish. 7, yeah, like 7:15-ish.
First NBA game.
Yeah, those guys are ready to go. They want to get on the NBA floor. They want to feel what it's like to play in the league, in the greatest league in the world, in the NBA. And look at the smiles on these guys' faces.
And I forgot, Quickly didn't even start in the game yet. Quickly is not in yet either. It's Quickly sitting next to Obi. I'm very excited to see them play.
So the 2 first-round picks right there. Of course, one of the things Top Thibodeau has to figure out, Julius Randle is and was last year, especially after Marcus Morris left, the best player the Knicks had.
Yep.
This year, they picked this number 1 pick, Obi Toppin, who is, has a chance to be special. They play the same position. So Tom Thibodeau, part of this preseason, find out, can they play together? Can they play a different
Good defense so far, though. Great defense.
In terms of what the Knicks do this year.
Yeah, and we've already heard that Randall's been great in trying to bring Obi along and kind of impart some of the wisdom that he's learned over the years, because he got that from Kobe Bryant when he was a rookie with the Lakers. So that's a good sign, and I would love to see them out there on the floor together. Hopefully Tibbs can figure out a way to make it work.
We got a friendly roll for it today.
Shooter's bounce. Steve McCulloch, who just came into the game, he's one of the 4 returning Detroit Pistons. By the way, when you have a new coaching staff,
they gotta make a substitution, bro. No, I think Obi's gonna be fine. They're saying that they want Obi to kind of grow into the game. It's gonna be his first preseason game today. Oh, he's in the game, baby. He's in the game. Obi's in the game. He's in officially. Let's see how he plays. Let's see.
It just has to feel amazing for a young man.
I'll never forget my first basket in the preseason was at Phoenix.
Oh, he's in the game now.
The right baseline.
You'll always remember that one. What arena was that in? Is Derrick Rose inside
in the same arena. It's the Talking Stick, I think now. It was in the big arena.
Oh, they called a timeout.
Timeout. Rose knocks down the shot. Pistons up 4. First quarter. First preseason game.
Pistons up 4. 11-15. It's preseason, so you're not really gonna see anything crazy. A little disappointed that Thibodeau went with such a whack lineup. We could have gotten a better lineup in, but it is what it is. I didn't really see much to be excited about as far as Payton goes. Mitchell Robinson has been playing good. Dennis Smith Jr. He looks very fit, athletic, but he hasn't really contributed like that either right now.
priorities when traveling.
So we'll see.
Delta gives you more space
see.
on every flight.
I'm excited for Obi though. Obi just checked in.
Number of seats we sell and boarding just 10 customers at a time from back to
We gotta wait and see.
It's our new standard of
What's
care.
up? What's going on, guys?
Provide you with the cleanest and
Yeah, no,
safest
Mitchell Robinson can be nice.
anywhere. It's Delta
But
Care
for
standard.
Mitchell Robinson, it depends on his
With new rewards from
attitude,
Chase,
I would
I
say.
now earn more cash
What's
back.
what's
Why
Mitchell
not tell
Robinson's attitude towards
Hey, Rita, you now earn 3%
trying
on
to
dining,
improve?
including takeout. Bon appetit.
Because sometimes he
You now earn 5%
seems
on
to
travel
be
purchase
feeling
from Chase.
himself a little bit sometimes.
Hey, Neil, you
But
can earn 3% at travel
we'll
stores.
see.
Buddy, I'm right here. Why are you yelling?
Because that's
We'll
what
see.
I do.
You're always earning 5%.
Supposedly he changed his agent like 6 times or so, something like that already, which is crazy.
1.5% of everything else you buy. Chase, make more of which yours.
Incomparable design makes it beautiful. State-of-the-art technology makes it brilliant.
What's going on? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the watch along. Of course, we can't really show the game because that'll get copyrighted, but we can chat, as you watch the game. Like I plan on doing these now. When I'm home, if I can just do the watch along, I'll just watch it with you guys, and you guys can comment on the game as we're watching it live, and then I'll probably have a video on it tomorrow anyway, or tonight. I'm not sure when, because then this will count as one video, and then maybe tomorrow another video, just to kind of give an analysis. But so far, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed in the lineup. The rookies, let the rookies play. It's not the first game of the NBA season. This is literally what the preseason games are for. Just let the rookies play. Let everybody you got play, especially the new guys, because they need as much game time as possible.
I have a lot of experience and I'm ready to just jump in the fire. So I'm locked in. I'm at another level. I'm not.
Okay, let's see.
I'm locked into what I have to do to be great.
Oh, he had a little touch.
Just off the back of the rim. He was born in Brooklyn, moved to South Florida when he was little, and then came back to New York after his sophomore year in high school. Played at Osling High School in West
I think he just
County.
took his first shot too.
Local roots. He has got a charisma and a personality that's infectious.
Man, it's 18-11 now.
And he's all throughout his high school and then in his college days. Even though he got a lot of individual recognition, all he wants to talk about is helping his team win.
That's what it's all about.
They called a moving screen on him?
So ready to go.
That's crazy.
2 years old.
How did they call a moving screen? What?
College, he got better.
Actually, that wasn't even Obi that shot that. I thought it was.
Ready for the NBA. He has a tailor-made NBA game. His athleticism. Love seeing him come out of those small made.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's up? What's up?
Just perennial powerhouses in the Atlantic.
Welcome to the watch along.
Had a just memorable season last season.
Kevin Knox picked up that foul. Knox in.
Oh, it was on Kevin Knox.
Rose gets it off the balance, and Robinson with the rebound. Well, Tom Thibodeau said that he's as offensively ready as a young guy can be coming into this league.
That's
Kevin Knox?
Tom's been around
Oh
a
my
long
God.
time.
Oh, good rebound.
Guys.
Good hustle. Good save.
Frank Ntilikina in, so already
Oh, Frankie's in too. For those of you who like Frankie.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Yo, these 3-pointers are looking ugly, man.
and the Pistons
Damn.
struggling shooting the ball.
Jesus.
That
It's
shot
like
low top.
I haven't seen a 3 yet from the Knicks. Obi?
Thomas steps into a three.
Oh
Big
my
shot.
God. Ew.
Thomas gets it back from Mitchell Robinson.
Well, some of the guys are a little off.
Jeez.
Defense has been good, but on the offensive end of the floor,
All right, Obi.
slow down, take their time.
Yes, sir. Woo! There we go. First bucket, baby. I love it. I love it. Nice, nice. Good bucket.
Points for Obi Toppin.
Let's go.
Another steal. A sloppy pass. Frank Ntilikina hesitates, finds Kevin Knox. Knox one of the
Damn,
players
another.
that came to camp in great shape. As Ntilikina
Oh, Frank Ntilikina with a 3. Frankie with the 3. Frankie with the 3. 16-18.
Toppin with his first NBA points. Little mouse in the house. Got a little mismatch. It's a nice move. I like the way he put the ball on the floor. I was looking around for the double team, and he knows how to score. I mean, he averaged 20 points a game. He was the feature guy. Obviously, all teams were trying to stop him defensively last year in college, so he's gonna get buckets at times.
So versatility offensively. Can put it on the floor. Can post up. Can hit the three. Goes right inside.
Yes, sir. Frank. Hey, Obi again. I'm telling you. Early, see? Already looking like one of the better guys. Just by his offense.
He can do it a lot of different ways. He can pick a pop. He can knock down the shot. Now we're seeing the back to the basket game. 2 post-ups with nice finishes.
Oh.
Jackson's shot swatted out of bounds, but an offensive foul picked up.
Yeah, offensive foul, definitely. Obi's looking good, guys. Obi's looking good.
Yeah. I love the way he takes his time, feels his defender, and then that's just a simple move where he uses his size and his athleticism and his length to get that shot off.
Obi's looking good.
Tibbs loves to see that.
Defensively, you know, Mitchell Robinson is going to improve a lot this year, I think.
Smith did a good job standing there. Ilakina, aggressive, gets inside, stripped the foul.
Frankie got fouled in that one?
Under a minute to go here in the first quarter.
Hey, Frank is looking to impress though. Frank is definitely looking to impress.
And a lot of heavy breathing. Guys are breathing hard, you can tell. They're trying to get their second win and get their legs.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the watch along. If you're watching the game at home or you're not home and you just want to check out the scores, 18-18.
Until that first preseason game. Dennis Smith, the contested shot, misses. Toppin on the follow and draws the foul.
Not a foul.
Good position. Tip wouldn't go, but he's going to get to the free throw line.
How about the activity all over the offensive glass? Has gotten a bunch of rebounds already.
He looks very Obi looks very active. He got another foul just now. He tried to tip it up.
It's not that hard to get to 20 points in a game. You know, you knock down a couple threes, maybe you're at 6. Knock down 4 free throws, you're at 10. You run the floor and get 4 baskets in transition, get an offensive rebound or 2, you're already at 18. And, you know, you have a couple other plays called for you. So this is his mentality. Every single time he's out there on
I'm telling you, he's going to be a beast,
man.
man.
He's not lounging, he's looking to make things happen.
And you see all those accolades that he was able to get. This is from a guy who, when he got out of high school, did not receive a single Division I offer. But his work ethic has got him to where he is right now.
Agreed, and it also helped that he grew about 6 inches since high school.
Obi's active. See how Obi's running?
Physical specimen, great athlete, great kid too.
Showing his athleticism there. Shot clock and game clock nearly identical. Off the miss from Mbuya.
Man, give that rock to Obi, man.
So the bench has done a nice job coming on. Kevin Knox, one dribble, contested shot is up.
Good. It's good. Good. All right, so that's better. Obi is definitely looking to score. He's getting a little bit more comfortable, little by little. You can already tell Obi is doing this thing. Ntilikina did some good things. I saw little flashes for Frankie. Dennis Smith Jr. hasn't really been that good so far. Dennis Smith hasn't really impressed me, to be honest. Him or Peyton really hasn't impressed me, to be honest. I'll tell you the truth. And RJ was struggling with his shot also. You know? Really, I'll be honest, in the short amount of time that Obi's came on, he's been the best player. Easily. But let me know what you guys think in the chat, man. What do you guys think in the chat? Welcome if you just joined in the chat.
Day trips are better than daydreams. Experience the adventure of a bigger world in a highly capable Lexus SUV. Visit your local Lexus dealer in person or online for exceptional offers at the Golden Opportunity Sales Event. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Oh, I didn't know I can do that. I'm doing this on my phone. I'm doing this on my phone because it's easier. We haven't seen Quickly yet into the game. I'm hoping to see Quickly soon. I would like to see Quickly come into the game.
Welcome back to New York Knicks basketball. Brought to you by
They're actually in Detroit.
preseason game here in 2021. Just 9 months, so actually I should say just 9 long months after the Knicks last played a game. Well, stay in the know on all things Knicks basketball. Make sure to download the Knicks app to follow along during all Knicks games and get alerted to the latest news and team updates. Well, the latest news is Obi Toppin. He's got a real bounce to him the way he runs up and down the floor. The athleticism's off the charts. But you add that with the skill level, and that's one of the reasons why he looked impressive already.
All right, we're back from commercial break.
Can impact the game in so many different ways. Gifted offensive player, and I just like the way he's come out with the attitude and making a
Dennis Smith Jr. is looking terrible, man. Dennis Smith Jr. is looking terrible, man. Oh my God. Damn.
Raving about his offense. He is so advanced for a young
Dennis Smith
player.
Jr. is looking. I haven't seen Dennis Smith have a damn shot.
He tries and works at it, but he is fired up that Tom Thibodeau is his coach because that he feels is a guy that's so good at helping his weakness.
I always used to think on the defensive end of the floor, it is a lot about effort. It is a lot about focus, and it is a lot about coaching, bringing all 5 guys together. You hear the motto, 5 guys on a string, playing for each other, help the helper, all that type of system stuff. He's got the athleticism to defend, so I think he's going to be a very capable defender at this level, especially.
On a foul. See, Obi's getting more comfortable little by little.
He'll head back to the free throw line. Again, when Thibodeau talked about who were in shape, the number one guy he said in condition was Julius Randle. He was so impressed with the way Randle came to camp. And then Kevin Knox, as we mentioned earlier, but Toppin and Quickly, the 2 young players, really came to camp in shape.
And that's going to help so much. In a shortened training camp, you can't be getting those little nagging aches and pains, those little nagging injuries, because that'll set you back at the start of the season. And this season is coming at these guys fast. I mean, there is not a lot of time off between games. It's a
I think Obi has like 8 now, 7.
Season as far as the time frame that those games
about 7. I think he has about 7, 8.
Ready to go, and I give those guys credit.
Knicks have scored the last 12 points, final 11 of the first quarter.
Defensively, we've definitely improved, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. We seem like a unit defensively. Good pass. Bam! Let's go. We're looking young, fast, baby. Young and fast. And Powell was there too. Shout out to my guy Powell, man. Why'd you foul him, Mitch? Our defense is looking good.
Almost like a gazelle, and he's made a lot of big plays since he's entered the game. Here's Toppin handling that ball outside, under control, not out of control, and then Knox returns the favor, and there you see some of the athleticism. High-flying finish, just explosive 2-foot leaper.
Meanwhile, Mitchell Robinson picking up a foul, almost out of steal, but Blake Griffin held him off. See Wayne Ellington, so just check into the game for Detroit. Played with the Knicks last year. One of the new members of the Pistons. Pistons, 5 free agent signings.
Yeah, no, we're looking good. We're looking solid. We're looking really solid. I think in a different year, this game, they'd either be tied or we'd be losing by like 4 already. So the fact that we're kind of up in the game, it's helping us.
The Knicks last year, Wayne's one of the all-time 3-point makers. This guy flat out can get buckets when he gets hot.
What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Of course, we can't show the game because we don't want to get copyrighted, but you can come in here, chat about the game. You know, I make Knicks videos for those of you who don't know, but now you do.
Here's Hayes.
Killian Hayes is in for the Pistons too.
Shot clock winding down.
Yeah, of course you could be a mod, bro. How do I make you a mod? I don't even know how to do that. I would do it right now. What's going on, bro?
Surprised that his career hasn't really panned out.
I'm on the phone though, so I have no idea how to do it on the phone. Because I'm streaming it. I'm streaming it on the laptop. I'm streaming it on the laptop, but I guess I'm just holding the phone. You know, bougie technology.
Still only 25.
But Obi's looking good, man.
Anthony Towns was 1. D'Angelo Russell was 2. And as you mentioned, he was 3, and Porzingis was 4. This is now his 4th NBA team. Kevin Knox can't get it to go. Here comes Killian Hayes.
If I figure it out, I'm definitely gonna make you a mod. I gotta figure it out. My screen is so choppy.
Okafor getting positioned down low and easy too. He is a still. He gets positioned. Very skilled big man.
No question, he can really score. That's his gift. The question with him is on the defensive end of the floor.
Let me refresh this. Let me refresh the stream because I had to refresh it because right now I can't even see the screen was so choppy before. Oh, they went to commercial. Thanks, bro. Like I'm just doing my best. I'm just doing my best to grow on the channel, man. I'm just trying to have fun with it, with a passion, you know. Like I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. I'm not gonna lie, half the time I don't know what I'm doing, but it's kind of working out. So you got to keep it up. But I start a new job on Monday too, so like I have to do both at the same time. So I'll try to fit this in like after work or so. I'll do that, and then you just keep making the videos. But you too, though, bro. I see you making the Giants videos. Exciting week for the Giants, by the way. Daniel Jones supposedly already he might be coming back. I think they're rushing him, but we need him back as soon as possible because it's gonna be a tough schedule from here on out. And it was funny you were talking about. It's funny you're talking about Odell too. Odell wants to come back so bad, but yeah, bro, definitely got a new job too. So we got to keep on grinding, bro. Yeah, no, we can beat the Cardinals. Why not? I think it was me and you both that said on the stream. And the last time we streamed that we can beat the Seahawks anyway. Giants defense is looking good. What Joe Judge is doing, it's beginning to really work. And I think the league knows that the Giants really do have a good defense going. It's not luck. We're really beating them. We're really beating teams. Only thing is our quarterback play, of course, is average right now, but we'll see. We'll definitely see.
I like that there's competition. So nothing will be given to anyone. You're going to have to earn your minutes.
Tom Thibodeau said you're going to have to earn your minutes. I think, though, for the Knicks, soon we're just going to go with the best lineup. Dennis Smith Jr. has provided us nothing tonight. Neither has Peyton, really. As far as point guard goes, put Rivers in the game, really. Put Rivers in. Put Rivers in, see what he's got. Obi is already in here. Oh, what a good pass. Dennis Smith. Obi is a good passer, too.
We've seen from experience when Tom Thibodeau, you won't play if you don't defend the way he wants you to.
Yeah, and that's how he operates his ship and his teams, and I think that's good. And I see Mitchell Robinson in the stance every single possession, and all the guys really ready to play on the defensive end of the floor and make it tough for other teams to get.
Okay, Ntilikina at point guard. Oh, dang.
Robinson couldn't finish it, got fouled by Ellington.
The Knicks game is on MSG, so I'm watching it online.
Yeah, and I'm really impressed.
It's on MSG.
I know the coaching staff.
Yeah, MSG.
Ecstatic with how many paint touches the guards are getting. Because when you get those paint touches, you collapse the defense, and that opens it up for rollers.
On MSG, Frank Ntilikina just made a good play. I'm not gonna lie to you. He actually made a pretty good play just now. But he could have finished it too.
Getting to the paint, because that's going to make their life easy on offense.
A lot of things made about how Tom Thibodeau talked about Mitchell Robinson.
Welcome. If you're new to the stream, welcome.
He says is he has a long way to go. Now, he admits he's had great moments. He's an elite.
What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Of course, we can't show the game, but it's definitely a watch along.
Every day to take that next step. Good defense there.
I make plenty of Knicks videos now. You can check them out on my channel.
You have to match the professionalism and the mental aspect.
Dennis Smith Jr., you're having a terrible night so far. Mitchell Robinson is defending with intensity.
So it's time to take that next professional step and the next
Oh,
step in your career.
that's a foul.
Foul call on Dennis Smith. So
Dennis Smith.
and nothing certainly set in stone on the first preseason.
He made a couple of good plays. Listen, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Frank Ntilikina, but he's made some good plays so far. As I'm watching, it was a pretty good play by him. Maybe this year he'll have maturity, you know.
That's a really good sign. And I think most of the guys are on notice and on alert that, Tibbs has a rep and he knows how to win, and we got to follow his lead.
And Wayne Ellington knows how to hit threes. Knocks that one down. Nick Lee cut to three.
Now we only lead by 3.
Dennis Smith Jr., Obi Toppin, Mitchell Robinson, Frank Ntilikina, and Kevin Knox. Knox has looked good and aggressive, although pass a little.
Dennis Smith Jr., you need to go sit down, man. Man, Dennis, go sit down, Dennis. Jesus. He's looking terrible.
All sorts of problems. Did not play a lot of games last year and was not himself. But he's happy to be back and healthy. And there's the rookie.
And just like that, the game is tied.
They think not only Killian Hayes will start, but Sadiq Bey is going to get a chance to be a part of the rotation. Got a lot of front court players.
And now we're doing nonsense. And this is what, Frank Ntilikina got hurt?
By the way, speaking of...
This is what I don't like about Frankie, though. See, the thing with him is he'll create a shot for himself, and he doesn't shoot it. I don't understand why Frank just doesn't shoot it.
So it's not with the team tonight.
That was so unnecessary. He should have shot that.
He just needs to be healthy on day one and not set himself back during this preseason. Allow some of the younger guys to get an opportunity to get their feet.
And Rivers, I don't know why Rivers didn't play yet.
What he's doing in this league, he's going to bring the ability to score, whether it's off the bench or whether it's as a starter. And he's
all right, brother. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you, bro. Honestly, thank you. Text me if anything, Just let me know if you need something or anything, just let me know. Definitely. Have fun with the company out there.
A little rough spacing there. Throws it up to Robinson, but couldn't quite get it. Keeps going after it, but unable to gather. And the Pistons get it back. Robinson coming off a year last season where he set the NBA record.
So we're not playing too good right now.
Single season field goal percentage.
I think we gotta put Rivers. We gotta put Rivers at point guard.
Working on the other parts of his game, including his free throw shooting, trying to become more of an offensive threat.
And we're not guarding the perimeter. Kevin Knox is not picking up his man.
Biggest key for Robinson is stay out of foul trouble for me. All the other stuff will come. But if he could just play a little bit smarter on the defensive end of the floor, create havoc.
Now we're playing bad. It's a foul, but we're creating all kind of bad passes now. Why are we doing this? Just move the ball around. You don't have to pass the ball across court. It makes no sense. Thank God Dennis Smith Jr. taking a seat. I don't know what the hell he's doing tonight. I have no idea what Dennis Smith is thinking tonight. No idea. But it's important for him. I know he's been going through a lot of stuff, but you gotta be locked in and focused. He doesn't seem like he was either for the time he was on the floor.
Has been impressive in his early minutes.
I think it's Peyton here. At point guard. Floater. Oh my God, that's an easy basket, Peyton. That's an easy basket. Don't go for the foul. See, you gotta stay on your feet. We talked about that in the video. When Obi defends his man straight up, he has to stay on his feet. He's not staying on his feet on that one, but it's okay. He's gonna learn that. But should have stayed on your feet on that one.
The wily veteran, little up fake, gets the step, no help from Nerlens Noel, so that had led to an easy two. But it's
And now we kind of seem like we're discombobulated.
You know, try not to just get that ticky-tack foul because that's going to get you on the bench sometimes when you get yourself a foul.
We still haven't even seen Quickly. I don't know why Quickly hasn't been in the game yet, but it makes no sense to me.
Did so many wonderful things.
Barrett is back, so hopefully Barrett can give us some offense.
A whole new coaching staff. Great to see Mike Woodson back. And Kenny Payne, who played in the NBA, but his first coaching stint in the NBA. Barrett can't hit. RJ Barrett's
a lot of finishes at the hoop that we're just not doing. I don't understand that. And now we're down. Because we're not moving the ball. We're not moving the ball anymore. We're making crazy passes. I don't get it. Better pass. Finally we got something. You know, we're down 4 for no reason. We have the better team. Clean Hayes. Hell no. All right, let's go. RJ got to be aggressive, man. Be aggressive, RJ.
Barrett finds Reggie Bullock. Bullock, one of the veterans that came back.
He said Reggie Bullock. Come on, RJ. Julius.
Randle gets a good open look.
There we go, better.
Nifty pass, RJ Barrett. A little behind the back drop off. Julius Randle, I like him shooting those mid-range shots.
Okay, we gotta continue to run our plays, man.
Knicks do have 8 assists on their 12.
I know it's preseason, bro. I know it's preseason, but I'm tough on our team. You know I'm tough on our team. I have to be because these games are important just for the development of our squad. You know, there's people now that still haven't really played. There's people like Quickly Powell. You know, there's just little things that I feel like we should be doing better already. But I know it's preseason and we got a lot left to learn and grow. I know that, but I just want them to play. I want them to play well. Because I feel like we can win 30 games this year. I really do think we can win 30 games this year. I like your picture, by the way. I don't know if that's Flight you got on there. I don't know what that. It looks like Flight. That's pretty funny, actually. But yeah, man. I think Obi was cooking early. And then he got a foul. And then he went back onto the bench.
Hey, Rita, you now earn 3% on dining, including takeout. Bon appetit. Hey, Kim, you now earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase.
But we'll see.
Neil,
Thanks for checking out the stream, though.
Buddy, I'm right here.
I should type that. I don't know how to.
That's what I do. You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchase through
I don't know how to type it.
3% on dining, including takeout, and 1.5% on everything else you buy. Chase, make more of what you want. FanDuel Sportsbook's risk-free
Thank you
makes it incredibly easy to bet without risk. But to make it even less risky, we've hired former All-Pro nose tackle Vince Wilfork to be Aaron's food safety inspector while he bets.
Do you think I could have a bite yet? It's just I haven't eaten this morning. I didn't eat.
Frankie, he did a couple of nice things early on, like a couple of nice passes, but he hasn't shot the ball well. So far, the most disappointing performance for me has to be Dennis Smith. Best performance so far, I have to say OB. OB's played well. Defensively, Mitchell Robinson has played nice. Nerlens Noel has played nice too. You know, it looks like they're trying to get a more intensive focus on defense, of course, with Thibodeau. It looks like it's working, but offensively we haven't really created much. But we're only down 2 right now, so let's see what happens.
March 11th was that night in Atlanta when Rudy Gobert tested positive for Utah and the entire NBA shut down. I remember, Wally, we were talking about this earlier with our crew, with producer Spencer Julian and director Howie Singer, how when we got the word, we're thinking, okay, maybe Maybe this league will be suspended for a couple of weeks and then we'll
All right.
Now
We're
All
calling
right.
the games from the studio.
Who's running the point here? You got Peyton running the point again.
How about the coaches not wearing suits and ties and stuff? Is that something that's we'll have to keep an eye on that for the regular season, whether or not?
Yeah, they've relaxed the dress code for them.
Yeah,
some like that and some don't. Randall gets it to Nerlens Noel. Short jumper from Noel.
Good, better.
Noel is
Randall is still here too. You gotta figure while Randall stays here that he can help us. Oh, come on. There we go. Corner. Yes, sir. Let's go. Perfect.
That's good hustle. That ball was all over the place.
Randall too. Honorable mention to Randall. We're on a 9-0 run.
Jeremy Grant can't connect. Noel with a rebound. 6 rebounds for Nerlens Noel. 8.6 boards. He's been active. RJ Barrett.
Hey, RJ, I like it. There we go. Up 5. I like it.
Continuing to stay aggressive and get that first one to go. And a guy like RJ, he can make 5 in a row even though he missed his first 5.
Jeremy Grant.
Looks like the players who can really provide besides OBS on the bench, they're beginning to play a little bit. I like this lineup now. Reggie Bullock is still a good pickup though. And I think honestly, for all the trash that I talked about Randall, I think it's good. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it's good that Randall is still there. I know it's only the first game, but just looking at the first game, just looking at the difficulty in some plays for some players right now, it's good that Randall is still there just for experience. It'd be rough coming in.
You mentioned Jeremy Grant. It's all about roles are huge for players. That's one thing. If I'm a Knicks player, you have the opportunity to be a star on this team. So take your opportunity. You're going to get minutes. If you perform, you're going to really, really get the opportunity to play.
Pistons are his 4th team in 7 years. So he signed that 3-year, $60 million deal. Average 12 points.
Man, how you get 3 years? Grant got 3 years, $60 million. The Knicks winning because we back, baby. We're playing good right now, bro. We're playing pretty good right now. We're actually not playing that bad. We went on a 9-0 run just now. So right now we're not looking bad. Obi was looking good earlier until he went back to the bench too. I think we've just improved a little bit already defensively. Our defense has kept us in the game. Wait, how do I do that?
RJ Barrett steps back, 3-pointer, goes up another air ball.
Like you mean like that?
Barrett just not looking confident shooting here in the first game.
No, and the Pistons are daring him to shoot, so he has to take that shot. He's got to settle in. Obviously the first game sometimes you get a little over.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Just has to settle in, get the stroke right, recalibrate.
Thanks for checking out the stream.
Rose throws it out to Grant.
What's going on? Thank you for checking out the stream. If you're new to the channel, I make Knicks videos all day, every day.
Any fans, that's going to be the case.
All day, every day.
Now, the plan is for 5 different teams to have fans in the stands. Utah,
but right now, there's some players that still haven't played. I'm not sure why, but maybe the second half. Yes, sir. Thank you. Trust me, I make great videos. Like after this watch along is over, there's plenty of. If you're a Knicks fan, there's plenty of videos to check out for you. The goal is to have one of the most successful YouTube channels about the New York Knicks on YouTube. That's the goal. I appreciate the support, man. Really.
He's going to demand excellence on both ends of the floor because you don't have that added 6-man from your home court arena. And it's very different.
Kevin Knox has been terrible today, though. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate that. Really, I appreciate that, man.
They also have the virtual fans to give it a little bit
You're a 76ers fan? Hey, maybe they can get Harden. Maybe they can get Harden. Who knows? But they, in the last couple of years, the 76ers definitely have gotten close. But I think they're probably just about a player away. But the problem, of course, with if you're trying to get a guy like Harden, yeah, but if you get Harden, then you'd probably be giving up a lot of players. Who knows? You might even give up Ben Simmons, to be honest. You might give up Ben Simmons. Who knows? Because they're gonna steal everything from you to get Harden.
Easier than if you're on the road in a ruckus arena where you can't relay plays or you can't relay signals to your point guard or to anyone out there on the floor. So that's another advantage for coaches to not have the noise in the arena.
They might, man. You're not gonna get Harden for a couple of first round draft picks. You're not. Harden, James Harden is gonna be expensive.
Well out on the floor as they lead by one, just under 3 minutes remaining here in the second.
Hopefully not for you guys, but you might have to give up. You'll probably give up a star guy. Obi already has 9 though. Reggie Bullock has been underrated today. Underrated. He's played very good today.
Good, smart, hardworking veterans. Bullock has been that. Was injured last year to start the year, but can be a very dependable player.
Yeah. Peyton in the same way too. You need those stabilizing forces that have been there. That when you need big plays and when you hit some tough times, guys in the locker room that can keep the morale up, keep the spirit up. But you have to play well too. You can't just be a veteran that doesn't go out there and do your job, knock down shots, and make plays. And Reggie Bullock and Peyton will do that out there.
Randall the rebound. There's under 2 minutes remaining.
The quality just went down on the laptop.
These teams, nice feet inside. Peyton and Nerlens Noel.
Nerlens Noel was a great pickup, man.
Both teams here in the first half. 4 assists for Elfrid Payton. There it goes. Nice move for the left.
D Rose. He used to play for us too. He used to.
8 points off the bench for Rose. And foul's going to go against Plumlee.
A lot of pick and rolls.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Go from one
Like,
side to the other
just wait until more people find out about this channel, bro. You're gonna remember. Like now, I only have like 300 something subs. I think I have like 375 or so. Like with you just subbing, I think I got like 375. Like give it like a couple of months, bro. This channel is gonna be huge on YouTube. I already know. Especially if you like basketball and if you like the Knicks, trust me. It's gonna be huge, bro.
One of the most underrated coaches in the league. He's won Coach of the Year. Played for him back in
Thank you for checking out the stream, man.
Timberwolves at the start of his career.
Reggie Bullock is a good pickup for the Knicks, by the way.
At halftime, Bill Pito and Alan Hahn in the same studio.
Wow, what happened?
They'll have the first half highlights. Lots to talk about already. And look at some of the numbers. Noel misses both the free throws. Noel just a 65% free throw shooter for his career, although shot very well last year. Didn't take a lot of free throws, but
our defense has been good though. I'm not gonna lie. The only way we really conceded basket was jump shots. Like there's not really a lot of people getting into the paint, which shows you that our defense is improving. Our defense is definitely improving.
Randall does a good job kind of getting out of the way. A lot of minutes for
Do not trade Ben Simmons.
Normally in the first preseason,
I wouldn't be surprised because if he goes to Houston, Houston wouldn't have anything left really.
15 minutes for Blake Griffin.
my guess is he'll play maybe to start the
Plus,
quarter, and that's it.
It'd be hard at his size, like if he plays the point guard.
Limited practice time with a shorter training camp. You got to try and get in game shape quickly. Yep. Grant down low on the follow. Shot won't go, but a foul.
Why do they call a foul on that?
Go back to the free throw line.
Reggie Bullock.
So 2 more free throws for the 26-year-old Grant. Of course, his dad, Harvey, played 11 years in the league. His uncle Horace, 17 years in the league.
I looked that up the other day. I was surprised when I found that out that Jeremy Grant, his uncle is Horace Grant. Of course, it makes sense, but I didn't really think about it until I looked up his name once, and I saw Horace Grant. I was like, oh, damn, I didn't know that.
Talk about no
I probably found this out like 3 months ago. I never knew that.
Pumping in a little bit of crowd noise.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. There's Peyton again, attacking that basket.
Peyton.
When he gets the opportunity to turn the corner and make the defense make a decision, he does it, and it's been leading to good things for the Knicks.
Randall fouls Rose, smacked him in the face. So Rose will shoot. Elfrid Payton, by the way, now.
James Harden for Neto.
4 points, 5 assists.
I don't know if he can get away with that, brother.
Doesn't always
I don't know if he can get away with that.
He is always looking
Just for Neto, you're probably gonna have to mortgage your whole the next 5 or 10 years.
Finishes high and knows how to, have those little.
Maybe you'll probably be giving up a draft pick every year for the next 10 years.
Many times.
Yeah, only played in 45.
I don't know if he can do it, brother.
Missed all those games early on with a hamstring problem. As Rose missed the first free throw, but in those games,
I'm wondering why has Quickly not played yet?
A bunch of them where he had that many assists.
Maybe the second half, I
He's always
guess.
been amongst the leaders in assist to turnover ratio.
Yeah, and he can get triple doubles too. He's active all over the floor. Loves to rebound and get in there with the trees and fight and dig out some of those long, loose rebounds. And
Barrett off balance.
RJ Barrett has been making good moves, but he's not finishing well. I'm not happy about that. You got to finish better. He's had a couple of those. Like he's making great moves to get inside, but he's not finishing. You got to finish, Barrett. You got to finish.
Rose finds some room. Pass deflected, stolen by Barrett, and he stepped out of bounds.
Because some of those are important baskets, Like he has a great off the dribble repertoire. He can get to the hoop. It's just that sometimes for right now Barrett just can't seem to find a consistent shot. And a lot of people were saying that going into the offseason that's what Barrett needs to do. He needs to find a consistent shot.
Put it up, good double team. And they don't even get a shot off. So some good defensive sequences.
All right, so the first half is over. We played okay. I'm on the laptop though. Look, I don't know. Can I flip it? I don't know if you can see it. I'm on the laptop. I'm streaming it. I'm streaming it this way, so it's easier to. Yeah, it's easier because then I can sit right here instead of like sitting far away. Yeah, it's easier. I was gonna do the opposite. I was gonna stream it. I was gonna do the StreamYard on the laptop and then watch it on here. But I figured like to have a bigger screen to at least do it on a laptop. I like doing everything on the laptop now. Like before, like quarantine and COVID and stuff, I never really liked watching stuff on laptop, but like I've gotten used to it. I appreciate you, brother. I really do, man. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Our customers have told us extra space.
I'm trying to type a comment. I'm not sure. How do I type a comment again? Post comment.
Every flight, blocking middle seats, limiting the number of seats we sell, and boarding just 10 customers at a time from back to front. It's our new standard of care, a commitment to provide you with the cleanest and safest travel experience anywhere. It's Delta Care Standard.
Incomparable design makes it beautiful.
45.
State-of-the-art technology makes it brilliant. The Lexus NX with pedestrian detection, lane departure alert, and Amazon Alexa compatibility. Standard. Experience the crossover in its most visionary form. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
I appreciate that, man. It's halftime right now. I should have had some snacks or something.
It's halftime. We are back in New York. The Knicks had the break in Detroit, leading the Pistons 48-47. We welcome you back here to our studios in the Big Apple from our Delta MSU studios. It's great to have you with us. Bill Pito along with Alan Hahn. So the first half of the first preseason game is in the books. Knicks are up by 1, and I think if there's one overall theme here, a lot of intensity and tremendous energy.
Bill kept it cool in the first half as we get very excited.
The season is young, though.
Bill gets into the season. He finds everything. He gets very passionate about the first half of the first preseason.
I don't know what that means. I see a dog, a pig, some bread, a basketball.
34% defensive field goal percentage.
Because it's the Knicks. You want the Knicks to win.
Shooting, of course. Not a lot of threes, but the shooting, of course.
I mean, it's preseason, so.
By all these teams as they're getting started.
Detroit, actually, they have a pretty good team. They have Derrick Rose, Grant,
with just under 4 minutes to go in the
what do you
first
call him?
quarter.
Blake Griffin.
Minutes Allen in the first half. Impressive how he was able to assert himself.
Obi definitely played well.
Yeah. Really did a lot of good things.
You know that about him. So get off the ground. Jump gets very high off the ground. Again, a little bit of nerves early on, some jitters, but once he got comfortable, they put him in his office, let him work out of the post. You see, he scored a couple of times there. And I love this look at that, nice little pass there. Dennis Smith gets the dunk. And look at this from Kevin Knox. Nice two-man game, and we're going to see a lot of that from Obi Toppin.
Yeah, man. It's Knicks Nation over here.
It was interesting that he came off the bench. You give him a little bit of time to acclimate.
Hold on, bro. I'll be right back. I got to get some snacks or something.
Guys, which I thought was a kind of cool look with that group who brought the Knicks back and gave them the lead.
All right, so Toppin, 9 points, 5 rebounds in 9 minutes. Overall, and we started this segment talking about the Knicks' intensity on defense. They forced 11 turnovers.
Yeah, 11 turnovers, and what they scored off those 11 turnovers is 13 points, and that's what you also want to see is the effort. Again, these are fingerprints of Tom Thibodeau's teams. This is what he does. This is what he wants, and you see the activity, the extra effort. This is why he wants you in tip-top conditioning, because you have to have that energy. These deflections create this turnovers, create the issues, create the other team where they don't know who's coming at me at this point. They don't know what's happening at this point. And that's what you want to see from the Knicks' energy.
So Toppin had 9 points in the first half, but he wasn't the Knicks' leading scorer. Who was it? We'll tell you when we come back at the half after this.
Bask in the warm glow of winter lights with Cadillac during the season's best sales event and shine your brightest with the fresh new lineup of Cadillac vehicles. So shop now and light up your nights with the luxury of Cadillac. Current eligible lessees get this low mileage lease on this 2020 Cadillac CT5 for around $349 per month. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
With new rewards from Chase Freedom Unlimited, I now earn even more cash back. Oh, I gotta tell everyone. Hey, Rita, you now earn 3% on dining, including takeout.
Teach.
Hey, Kim, you now earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase.
Way ahead of you.
Hey, Neil, you can earn 3% in drugstores.
Buddy, I'm right here. Why are you yelling?
Because that's what I do. You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase. 3% in drugstores, 3% on dining, including takeout, and 1.5% on everything else you buy. Chase, make more of what you want.
Deep sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down. Then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
Big Blue fans, follow the Giants all week on MSG Network.
Let's do it.
Every week, Bob Papa takes you inside on Giants Access Blue.
Dive into stories that you didn't know about them.
Huddle up with the head coach.
Let's go.
Joe Judge report.
Yeah, but the good shot there, building that wall.
Get ready for kickoff. The Giants first and 10.
The offensive line has to make everything work.
And we've got every Game covered with the Giants post-game wrap-up. MSG Network, your season-long TV home of the New York Giants.
You said Detroit sucks? Detroit is alright. Welcome.
In the studio, Knicks at the break from Detroit lead the Pistons 48-47. Obi Toppin with 9 points and 5 rebounds in his Knicks debut. Overall, here Allen some stats. Knicks did not shoot the ball well to start, but they finished the half shooting 47%.
48-47.
Three well at all, but neither team really is. You can see the Knicks are still a team that doesn't take a lot of threes. Not a high volume three team, but they're getting a lot done in the paint.
All right, RJ Barrett, by the way, as we continue from our Delta MSG studios in the first half, only 2 out of 10. But on the plus side, Nerlens Noel, first half as a Knick. This is his 4th team. This is his 7th year. High lottery pick for Philadelphia. Still trying to find his way, but got the start and a bit of a surprise in that first half.
It's not going to work that way.
5 of 6 shooting, also grabbed 6 rebounds.
Yeah, I think an active body, and that's exactly what Tom.
RJ Barrett didn't have a good half so far.
Ends on the floor, on the boards, but also got it. You know, remember we mentioned Mitchell Robinson with 72% last year. Nerlens Noel was at 65% last year, doing a lot of the same things, a lot of dunks, a lot of stuff around the rim, and a lot of work in the paint. Moves well, very athletic, and he can make those short jumpers. He's had a real impact. He can finish certainly strong just like that as well. He's had a real impact on this offense. 30 points in the paint so far.
Noel excellent in the starting 5, but it was the second 5 as we talked about briefly. Dennis Smith, Frank Ntilikina, Mitchell Robinson, Kevin Knox, and Obi Toppin. That was perhaps the Knicks' best 5 of the first half.
Yeah, everybody looked at that starting 5 and wondered, like, why are they starting these guys? Why not start the young guys? And we talked about why you have to earn your way, but maybe also Tom wanted to take a look at this group as a unit together, coming off the bench, take a little pressure off them.
Don't mind me eating on screen, guys.
Together and see where this can go. It was an interesting second unit to watch.
Yeah, in the starting 5, we mentioned Noel, also Alec Burks got to get a start, but didn't have much of the first half contribution. We're back at the half, and we continue right after this.
All right. So far, it's been a decent game. It hasn't been.
Bask in the warm glow of winter lights with Cadillac during the season's best sales event and shine your brightest with the fresh new lineup of Cadillac vehicles. So shop now and light up your nights with the luxury of Cadillac. Current eligible lessees get this low mileage lease on this 2020 Cadillac.
We'll see how they do. Feel like next half, I want to see Rivers. I want to see Quickly. I want to see let's get Miles Powell in the game. Why not? Let's get Miles Powell in the game. That starting lineup, the starting lineup that Tibbs went was unimpressive. Unimpressive. That's definitely not a lineup that's gonna work. It's definitely not gonna work. I don't think so. I'm gonna leave that on there, man. He says
I was less good than I thought I would be. FanDuel Sportsbook, with more live betting options than anywhere else. Place your first bet risk-free and get up to $1,000 back if you don't win.
Our customers have told us extra space is one of their top priorities when traveling. Delta gives you more space on every flight, locking middle seats, limiting the number of seats we sell, and boarding just 10 customers at a time from back to front. It's our new
the game is going pretty fast, though. It's already halftime now. So we don't have that long to see. Oh, that reminds me. So overall, when it comes to Ntilikina so far he's played okay. It's kind of, to me, it kind of looks like more of the same stuff with Ntilikina, you know. Makes a good first move, but after that he has no idea what to do. So far. Hopefully he gets another shot though, because I'm tough on Ntilikina, but at the same time I want him to improve, because if Ntilikina improves enough, then he can be a point guard that's in rotation at least, you know. But I'm tough on him because he's had so many years to play here. But the second half is about to start now, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see if RJ can pick it up too.
Hey Rita, you now earn 3% on dining including takeout. Going to the cheese. Hey Kim, you now earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase. Where are you? Hey Neil, you can earn 3% at drugstore. Buddy, I'm right here. Why you yelling? Because that's what I do. You always earn the 5%.
Still halftime right now. Knicks up by one, 48-47. Thank you for checking out the stream. I appreciate it. Just by popping, if you're popping in, you're popping out. It's all good, man. If you love the Knicks, this is the channel for you. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for just chilling, hanging out. It's halftime right now, so we're just waiting. It's gonna suck though. Like once the season starts, and you can't really have fans because right now, like Cuomo is shutting down a lot of that stuff again. Anyway, he's shutting down the dining and all that. It's gonna be terrible, like not having fans, because I think it would help, especially the young players when they play well. But it's gonna be a process. All right. I think we're just about back. I think the third quarter is about to start right now. Northern's Noel 10, Obi 9, Randall 6, Barrett 5, Bullock 5. So that's not bad. I didn't even think Obi played that long. He still got 10, so I'm sorry, he got 9. Northern's Noel with 10. Iggy is there too. Give Iggy a run, man. Give everybody a run. Let's see what everybody's got. A lot of these guys are in contract years anyway. Give them a run, see what they got. The starting lineup was not it for me. So
He needs time to evaluate guys, not only individually but as well. I mean, it's what every coach goes through. The scrimmaging and the practicing can only tell you so much when you're trying to learn about new players and their tendencies and their nuances.
Yeah, and it's tough when you're a coach, all these new faces.
All right, second quarter. Let's see. I think we got on the floor RJ Randall. I just don't like how. Oh, good move by Peyton.
Started the game out there to start the second half, so it's Elfrid
Peyton.
And Alec Burks in the backcourt. Barrett playing the small.
Peyton, Burks, Barrett, Randall. Peyton, Burks, Randall. Dude, I don't like that lineup. That's a terrible lineup. A disgusting lineup.
And Killian Hayes, the rookie. Griffin way outside. Not a good shot there as Peyton gets the rebound.
Feel free to drop a comment or anything if you have comments about the game. Ay.
Kicks it out to Hayes. Peyton get a little aggressive. Burks came over to help out.
I think we have good defense though.
Picks up the personal. That's going to be his first. Burks, another new member of the Knickerbockers. Good solid veteran, spending a lot of his career coming off the bench, although last year he started a bit. Tom Thibodeau has him starting at least tonight. But for Burks, this is his 16 in 10 years. And the first 7.5 were in Utah. He's been bouncing around the last couple of years. Great misses. Randall the rebound. Here's Burks. Open look. And knocks down the three. Yeah,
good three from Burks. Yeah, I mean, hit some jumpers. A lot of guys were struggling tonight shooting the ball. I actually thought that Killian Hayes should have stayed in school another year, or at least overseas. I think he played in the same league as LaMelo, I think.
He's 0 for 1 for 6 in the first half. The rookie from France, just 19 years old, getting the start. RJ Barrett.
There we go, RJ. Now RJ's kind of finding the offense.
But as we know, Wally, it's like you can't get seduced by spectacular preseason performances, and you can't get worried too much about poor preseason performances.
No, and you just have to continue to work on those controllables and the mental aspect. And I like the way RJ's been defensively on that end. Hopefully the three-pointer and the jumper will start to fall.
Blake Griffin left wide open, and Tom Thibodeau's furious.
Yeah, they're not defending. They're not defending on the perimeter. I don't understand. There's a lot of times where they're not even closing down. Close down the shooter. Blake Griffin's been shooting him the whole game. I don't understand. How are you gonna defend like that? What you thought that Blake Griffin was gonna drive that? He's gonna shoot it. Come on, man.
Hey, Rita, you now earn 3% on dining, including takeout.
The stream sometimes gets so choppy here on laptop. Like I don't understand that though. Like you shouldn't be leaving Blake Griffin shouldn't be that wide open. He shouldn't be that wide open for that three. He should never be that wide open. Welcome to the stream. What's up, everybody? Thank you for just checking out, hanging out. Next stream. That's why Tibbs said they call that timeout, man. That's crazy. Like Barrett is not worrying me. Like RJ right now, you're not worrying me, but at the same time, it's like a game is a game. Like even if it's preseason, like because it's gonna be a long season, and we're gonna have a lot of games sometimes. So like it's always good to be in form and in rhythm. He just kind of seems a little bit off it. I hope he can find it, but he seems to be mentally tough. So I'm sure he'll find his range that he likes and that he's comfortable with, because he's still improving too. You got to give him time to get better. But it's a big year too for RJ. So we'll see how he takes it. But he's not having. RJ's not having the best of games tonight, to be honest. Obi played good. Still some guys I want to see. I want to see Powell. I want to see Quickly. I want to see Iggy. I would like to see Quickly first out of everybody, man. That's the second pick we had, So, why not showcase him?
Thibodeau had his first angry timeout as head coach of the Knicks, and I love it. He doesn't like tolerating this careless play, miscommunication.
Yep. And it started with Randall. And then nobody even picks up. Nobody picks up. Everybody just watches. Look, nobody picks up. That was bad. That's bad.
Has to be matched up at the three-point line. It's just too easy when you give teams step-in threes in transition. His team's working really hard on the defensive end of the floor. He doesn't like giving up those easy baskets and open looks.
Back page of the New York Post today. Big picture of the new Knicks coach, and it said, "Tips time." And his opening game is big.
They're just not good three-point shooters, man. You're not a three-point shooter like that, Peyton. You're not a three-point shooter. He's not a three-point shooter, man.
I liked his
Damn.
sideline demeanor. He is absolutely into the game 100%. There he was calling out that travel before it even happened. And that's what a coach needs to do. He needs to live and die every single possession with that type of intensity.
A
Jump ball.
Think about John Thibodeau. No matter what kind of roster he has.
Why do you call it jump ball?
Title, a roster that might have a tough time getting into the playoffs. His teams almost.
I don't think that's a jump ball.
Because that's what he demands.
And that's what the Knicks need. They need guys that are going to play better than their abilities, or better than they played in their previous couple of years in the NBA. They're going to have career years. They're going to have to expand their games.
The thing work?
Nah. So. I don't know what happened to it. There you go. Get inside. It's easier.
That was nasty. Mason Plumlee just got posterized, and Elfrid Payton had to dunk that ball. If he would have went up to lay it in, he would have gotten that shot blocked. There's a good beat.
And then a steal on Hayes. Gets inside. Misses the layup. Ball banged out. Burks. Dangerous pass. Noel able to get it. Finds R.J. Barrett. And the Knicks go up by 7. Defense.
Good. See, defense is good. Good defense.
That pass is deflected. Key for big guys is the ability to catch tough passes sometimes and make plays.
Yes, sir. Out of bounds. Come on.
Hayes call for travel.
No travel.
Well, there are no new rules this year in the NBA, as we'll see.
This was nice. If he lays that up, Plumlee's going to get that. Instead, Plumlee's getting the ball off his head because it whacked him in the head on the way down. That was a nasty facial. Tate laid it up there.
8.6 assists for Elfrid Payton. Julius Randle one-on-one with Griffin. Here comes help defense. Foul call. I'm going to say there's no new rules.
Defense is great.
In the NBA, the usual points of emphasis, and once again, traveling is a big thing. The officials want to really shore up the traveling, as you see the replay on the foul. And the main thing is like that Killian Hayes travel before, is really watching the footwork and trying not to give too much of an advantage to the offense, which so many of the rules in today's game helps the offense. Payton sneaks inside and scores.
Oh, we're almost up 10. Up 9.
Aggressively attacking that basket, making Detroit Pistons defenders make decisions.
They really worked on the defense. Yup, great. Great. Goes out. Yup, excellent.
Here comes Alec Burks. Payton finds Barrett.
Barrett. Oh.
Surrounded. Tough throwaway shot.
You all right?
And the Pistons will come the other way. The shooting percentages have plummeted for Detroit. Alon Wright, close to a carry there. Flips up a wild shot. Nerlens Noel with a rebound. Knocked away by Plumlee. Puts it up and in. Noel thought he got hit.
Simple play. Payton tried to attack. The defenders are going to start going under screens on Payton, so he just used his body, dribbled hand up. Right now, the Knicks are imposing their will.
Yes, sir. The defense is what keeps us in the game. 63-54. 63-54. That's that Tom Thibodeau defense.
Experience the adventure of a bigger world in a highly capable Lexus SUV. Visit your local Lexus dealer in person or online for exceptional offerings at the Golden Opportunity Sales.
See that power here, so
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Bask in the warm warm glow of winter lights with Cadillac during the season's best sales event and shine your brightest with the fresh new lineup of Cadillac vehicles. So shop now and light up.
How you guys liking the defense? Welcome for checking out. Thank you for checking out the watch along. You guys are watching in silence. Are you guys just watching me, or are you watching the game and you kind of have this on? Let me know, man. Our defense is looking good.
Extra space is one of their top priorities when traveling. Delta gives you more space on every flight, locking middle seats, limiting the
I'm liking this Tom Thibodeau defense. Now our offense can be a little bit better, but the defense has definitely been improved. I like this.
to provide you with the cleanest and safest travel experience anywhere. It's Delta Care Standard.
Thank you for checking out the stream. I appreciate you guys. Why is it lagging? This is the first stream I ever did.
I'm right here. Why you yelling? Because that's what I do. You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase. 3% of drugstores, 3% on dining, including takeout, and 1.5% on everything else you buy. Chase, make more of what you want.
R.J. Barrett and the Knicks leading the Pistons 63-54. Barrett in his second year. Last year had some solid numbers as an NBA rookie, but did not make either the first or second all-rookie NBA team. And he was asked if that bothered him.
Bothered me a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Bothered me a lot. I really don't understand why I wasn't on it. But it's motivation for the next season. Just gotta, it's good. Have an extra chip on my shoulder. Just prove myself even more.
I liked it. And I was really surprised he wasn't on either of those two teams, but they're rewarding winning, and that's what it's all about. And RJ had the opportunity to put up numbers, but it didn't translate to a lot of wins, unfortunately. I think he's hoping the second year that the Knicks can get more in the win.
And you look back last year, he had up and down start. Then he had a very good stretch before he turned his ankle, and he missed about 9 or 10 games with the ankle, just when he was starting to get in his groove. So that kind of stopped the momentum. Then when he came back from the ankle injury, same thing. And he started playing really good ball prior to the league being suspended. Remember, he had that terrific game in Atlanta.
For you, when you did the test, it didn't have power by you on that side?
What, open it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but before you.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, it's funny. I have Detroit Sox on here.
Nice defensive play from Nerlens Noel. Knicks did a good job on the boards and scoring in the paint.
Is it possible to be manually switched off?
What?
Is it possible to be switched off from inside the house or like a different breaker?
Grant misses. Long rebound comes out to Payton. Hands from Payton there. Randall, nice feet inside of Alec Burks. Good teamwork there. And the Knicks have the first double-digit lead of the night.
So great movement from our guys.
Derrick Rose jump shot. And Noel grabs another rebound.
Put some other guys in the game.
10.7 rebounds in his first game as a Knick. Alec Burks.
Come on, Burks.
Yeah, Noel's been all over the place. I agree. He's been active on both ends of the floor, just making little plays that make it tough on the Detroit Pistons players to finish around the basket. And he's doing a good job at not fouling.
Just one foul. Actually, no, he had those 2 pretty early ones. Now has 3 overall. That was on Randall. That's 2. Noel's going to sit down as Mitchell Robinson check back in.
Just that energy is infectious. He's had active hands. He's got length, and he's blocking shots. And every rebound is contested. And now Mitchell Robinson has to carry that coming off the bench because Noel has set the tone, and Mitch can continue to do that.
The inside Rose plucked away by Randall, knocked out of bounds, and it's the Piston ball.
Good defense. No, Knicks ball.
Deflections do lead to good things. They lead to turnovers and they lead to runouts, and the Knicks are taking advantage by getting their hands on a lot of sloppy passes by the Pistons.
Julius Randle has done a solid job on a couple of those active hands. That's where Tom Thibodeau really wants him.
Come on.
Dennis Smith lost it out of bounds.
Dennis Smith is having a terrible game. Having a terrible game today. Jeez. Well, it was smacked out of his hand.
Robinson has the slight height advantage here. Grant able to win the tip. Kyler, Rose, Kumbaya, Okafor, and Grant out there.
Again, great defense. Stay on. Oh no, damn. Stay in that paint. That's why we're small now.
The second-year player from France. He showed some flashes of time last year. They had a lot of front court players who've been battling for minutes. RJ Barrett, good hard drive to the bucket.
There you go, RJ. That's what you need.
First step, you can see his body's matured a little bit. He looks stronger, looks more confident. Legs look a little more stable down there. That was an impressive move getting to his left hand. That's his that move to get to that left hand.
Derrick Rose finds Grant inside.
Oh yeah, block party.
With his first rejection of the preseason. About 3 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. RJ Barrett off the
Oh, RJ cooking up now. Yep.
He's 6 for 8 since.
Yep, that's what scorers do.
Looking good, man.
And I like that he's not taking the threes. You know, the threes were off.
It's preseason. It's still a 10-point game, so RJ Barrett is starting to look better.
Dennis Smith trying to get it inside to Robinson, deflected out of bounds. And still no fall.
What could be broken? The switch?
Check back in. You're just tuning in. You missed his debut in the first half. He played 11 minutes. Then 9 points and 5 rebounds.
Yeah, it was a flawless debut in that first half. He did everything out there the Knicks fans wanted to see. And this is what you expect from them.
Nah, Jello. This is the Knicks, my brother. Nah, bro, I don't do that. But thank you for checking out the stream though. Oh, Jello, that's what you mean. Oh no. Jello. I'm not even sure if he's on the bench. He's at cap. He's at cap. No, I haven't seen Jello at all. I'm not even sure if he's on the bench, to be honest with you. Occasionally. But nah, bro.
You got some guys that can go up there above the rim. I'm talking a foot or two above the rim and finish with some electrifying plays.
That's it. You just asked a really good question. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about Jello being in because I've been so focused on the Knicks. I didn't think about it that way. Ooh, it's cold in here. Hopefully, maybe it comes back if you just like touched it up or something.
There's got to be somebody since Mark Jackson.
Man, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. I make Knicks videos. Oh man, it was an alley-oop to Obi. Oh. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Dennis Smith, thank you. He hit a three. He finally hit a three. He finally did something. I don't know what's wrong with him. Thanks, Braden. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for watching. The Knicks, I mean, we got Obi, though, so it kind of balances out. We still need a point guard, but next year's draft is really deep, so we can still get a point guard next year, too. LaMelo is going to be good, though. But we probably would have not gotten Obi if there was an NCAA tournament. So it's either or. Why? Why you feel bad? We're still up 13.
Everything is just different again. You got to bring your own energy. It's a lot different, and I think it's an advantage to the road team.
Well, this is the first preseason game, the first regular season game, Wednesday, December 23rd. Knicks with a tough start.
Wow, we played the Pacers.
Tip off shortly after 7. Tune into the MSG Network. Catch all the action live.
But it's good that the power is still on, so then at least it's not something like that.
With another year of Knicks basketball on MSG.
That can be tough. James Harden will probably go to Miami. I think he's going to go to Miami. I feel like he's going to go to Miami. They said that if James Harden wanted to go to Brooklyn, then they want either Durant or Kyrie, and that's not happening. Unless they got so tired of Kyrie that they traded him away, but I don't think so. So I think he's either gonna go to Philly, or Miami, but I think he's gonna go to Miami somehow. I think they would do it. I think he would definitely go to Miami. Like sleeper.
It's going to happen soon. In the meantime, we're going to try to replicate that as much as we possibly can while we're calling the games and bring that energy that.
Yeah, we will. We'll let you know if LaMelo is in. I mean, if Jello is in. You see Tom Thibodeau? Yo, Tom Thibodeau doesn't play around. He said. We only one more quarter. The game goes pretty fast when you're into the game.
Bask in the warm glow of winter lights with Cadillac during the season's best sales event and shine your brightest with the fresh new lineup of Cadillac vehicles. So shop now and light up your nights with the luxury of Cadillac. Current eligible lessons get this low mileage lease on this 2020 Cadillac CT5 for around $349 per month. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
How we doing?
Fabulous.
The firm's doing without its fearless leader. You sure you want to leave that all behind?
Stay restless. The icon that does the same. The new RX, crafted by Lexus. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
FanDuel Sportsbook's risk-free first bet makes it incredibly
We had a water here.
without risk. But to make it even less
Yo, Braden, he's calling you, bro. Dylan is calling you.
while he bets.
Do you think I could have a bite yet? It's just I haven't eaten this morning. I didn't eat. Do you know when?
FanDuel Sportsbook. There's no easier way to try sports betting risk-free.
It's okay.
Get up to $1,000 back if you don't win your first bet.
New York Knicks basketball is brought to you by Chase. Here in the opening preseason game, set to start the fourth quarter. Knicks lead the Pistons.
It's already the fourth quarter.
Of course, Knicks basketball has new leadership. Place a refundable deposit to lock in priority access to tickets from when basketball returns to Madison Square Garden. You can unlock special benefits with Knicks.com. Spot today. Hopefully that is sooner rather than later to get
No,
the
I don't really
fans
touch it like that, though. You don't
back
really
here
put the heat that
in
high.
Madison
You know,
Square
it's
Garden.
like
And
soup.
that's we're across the
The
street
heat
from
is
the
high.
Gardner Studios back in New York as we'll be broadcasting our road games for the season. We'll be in the Garden for
If not,
games, along with Wally Zerbiak, Mike Breen on hand. We'll have Rebecca Harlow for the home games. And, of course, we'll have Clyde back. He'll be back next week. All you do in the first couple of games. Yep. As we open up the fourth, Tom Thibodeau has been doing his usual pacing, his usual yelling, usual prodding, coaching.
And it's just, you just see the intensity of the Knicks. Look at Knox just swallow it up in his offensive play with a phenomenal defensive play, and then goes coast to coast, almost gets the and one opportunity, but he's going to get free throws. That's a pretty impressive sequence. Kevin Knox with a highlight type block on the defensive end of the floor. Then he takes the ball coast to coast, under control, draws the foul, a little mad at himself for not getting the and one opportunity and finishing that free throw, but I love the intensity that he's playing with, and this rotation with the second unit seems to be bringing it.
Well, Knox's rookie year had some real highlights, and then he faded a little bit in the second half. Last year was a disappointment. But you have to remember, he's only 21.
you know what? I doubt it. They're not gonna put in Jello. They're not even gonna put in. I want some guys on the Knicks too that I want to see get in the game, and they're not gonna get in the game. I don't know why. Maybe another game, not this game. Maybe, actually, maybe. Maybe. Let's wait. Let's see, because we still got a whole quarter. So.
Yep, and the focus, all the Knicks' focus has been tremendous. They just look like they're really being taught the right things and how to win basketball games in the NBA.
Obi Toppin, the rookie. Just goes sure. Toppin is older than Kevin Knox.
What a move by Obi. What a move. Great move.
With a chance for a three-point play.
And the foul.
Ball handling display right there, Mike. I mean, that's just good handles. He got Sadiq Bey on the little bit of the mismatch. He took his time. No double teams coming. And then there's the size and the strength. Just overpowering his defender with the ability to go through contact, draw contact, and finish.
That's a foul? Oh.
And then a foul. Toppin picks up the personal. That's going to be 3 fouls on Toppin. He's played 14 minutes. You know, he said when he came in, he's in fantastic condition. And, you know, every team has their conditioning tests. And he said what he wanted to do, every conditioning test, he wanted to know what was the highest score, as Dennis Smith helps force that turnover. What was the highest Knicks score on the conditioning test? And he broke a couple of the Knicks records for the conditioning.
Yeah, it was the back and forth one. I think you got to do it 10 times back and forth in a certain amount of time in order to pass. And I think he shattered the records back and forth full court.
Foul call on Josh Jackson. Dennis Smith been trying to lob it up to Mitchell Robinson. Forced it a couple of times. As Tobin helps Robinson up.
Yeah, no, I've been watching Melo play for a long time too, actually. I remember Melo when he had the wild hair. He had the wild hair, the braces, and all that.
No question. And he's shown his first game. And you got to get Dennis Smith.
That one we've never turned on before ever.
The offense with this second unit. This second unit has looked very fluid and smooth.
Ntilikina, good-looking jumper from Frank Ntilikina. He's only taken 2 shots, but he's hit both of them. And the Knicks lead is ballooned to 18.
Yeah, I remember Melo for a long time. I remember him a long time.
It's working.
Well, one thing at
Yeah.
least coming into the season, again, the Knicks
That one is inside the beat
on
itself.
the roster.
Keeps
Well,
on
one of the strengths might be their
But
depth.
that one is working, so
Their depth and just play hard. When you're young, you're athletic, play hungry, play hard. And I just think the Knicks are doing that tonight. Look at this, no easy passes in the passing lanes for the Detroit Pistons. They cannot run their offense at all because the Knicks are disrupting every single pass they try to make.
Nice deflection, Ntilikina. There are a number of Knicks that this is such an important year for. We mentioned Knox. Ntilikina, the same thing. Dennis Smith Jr., the same. These are the years where they have to start producing on a more consistent basis and showing that they're ready to take that next step, as Robinson's called for the foul.
I've always said your third year is the key year. Your first year, you're kind of
of just figuring things out. Your second year, that's when you normally make a pretty good improvement. Your third year is when, the table's just set for you to make that jump and establish what you're really going to be as an NBA player and what your career is going to pan out to be. So I agree. For those guys, throw Mitchell Robinson in there too. This is a big year for their development.
Jackson misses. Fight for the rebound. Toppin comes down with 7 rebounds.
Frankie actually hit a shot. Frankie hit another jumper. You guys smacked your fool. You guys smacked fool. That's good though. It's Saturday anyway.
Several Knicks that is extra excited to play for a defensive coach like Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah, it's going to fit his skill set perfectly. Tim's guy, you earn your minutes on the defensive end of the floor.
It looks like some of these guys are not going to check into the game, which means he runs a tight ship, man.
This lineup, Benson Jr.,
Yeah, it's Friday, bro. Relax, chill.
they start developing some chemistry. That's big. You look around at the guys on the floor, you feel comfortable playing with them, and you have some intuition with them. That goes a long way in having success and being able to go on runs in the second year.
Domin has the height advantage on Hayes. Good double team there by Ellington. Forced him to give it up. Dennis Smith gets it inside but throws it away.
Dennis Smith is having a terrible game, bro.
Drives and scores.
But it's the first game.
Players for Detroit. He's got something to prove. He's a Detroit native. And now in his first year, signed a free agent deal with him. Former lottery pick. He was the 4th overall selection with Phoenix, but has not yet reached that potential that many had hopes for. Knox gets a good look. One of the things Tom Thibodeau talked about with Kevin Knox as Jackson drives and scores was he thought that Keegan Knox's offensive game, his shot selection, why he didn't shoot so well is because he didn't take the best shots.
I think that's a fair assessment, and that was a good simple play that Knox has got knocked down. That open look when he gets it.
Yeah, Kevin Knox is struggling a little bit too.
He's going to slow things down and try to stop the momentum.
FanDuel Sportsbook makes it incredibly easy to bet live during the game. But to make it even easier, we got Hall of Famer Orlando Pace to place Kyle's bet for you.
Kicking team's coming out. Let's bet the link.
That was less great than I thought it would be. FanDuel Sportsbook, with more live betting options than anywhere else. Place your first bet risk-free.
You know what's crazy? Every other weekend, like when football's on, I'll think about getting pizza and stuff like that, and I never do it because I always buy my own food, which is crazy. But that pizza hit though. What type of pizza are you trying to get?
Our customers have told us extra space is one of their top priorities when traveling. Delta gives you more space on every flight, locking middle seats, limiting the number of seats we sell, and boarding just 10 customers.
Yo, when I went out of the screen. No, I'm still there. When I went out of the screen, what did you see?
Provide you with the cleanest and safest travel experience anywhere.
When I just texted somebody, but what did you see? Like when I kind of clicked out of the screen for a second.
I now earn even more cash back. Oh, I gotta tell everyone. Hey Rita, you now earn 3% on dining, including takeout.
Oh, Braden said he had pizza for dinner.
You now earn 5% on travel purchase through checks. Hey Neil, you can earn 3% at drugstore.
Buddy, I'm right here.
You dead ass? Nah, don't say that, bro. We got kids on here, man. Don't say that, bro. We have kids on here, man. They gonna ban my channel. They gonna ban my channel, bro. Don't say you saw that on the screen.
I don't think I have much to prove to anyone. I really just prove myself. I mean, I put in a lot of work this summer, especially with everything going on, the season ending early. I really just prided myself on just staying in the gym, just getting better every single day. The season is huge for me. I think going to the season, I have a lot of confidence right now. I think the coaching staff has a lot of faith in me. They're going to push me every single day. The players,
Yeah, bro. You can't really say that because like though on YouTube, like if you no, it's just the smell from the heater when you turn it on for the first time.
I don't have much to prove to anyone. Then a couple of days later, he said just the exact opposite. I want to prove a lot of people wrong. He drives and gets inside, and just so far.
Because it was so long.
Yeah, it's never been on before. It smelled like that before too. Like with this one, it smelled like that for a while. Let me tell you. No. But maybe it's better for now the heat to be there, so it's not that close to here anyway. But one day, like I don't know, like you wanna see.
If that's working right, then it's probably going for neutral.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. I ate.
Saving Leah's second-round pick, rookie from Vanderbilt, is in. Wayne Ellington. And Mitchell Robinson grabs the rebound. Knicks have Dennis Smith Jr.
Dennis Smith is on. Nilakina is on.
Josh Jackson, 5 fouls in 13 minutes. Except 4 players have scored in double figures. R.J. Barrett leading the way with 13 after a slow start. He found the mark. Top is next with 11.
Come on, Knox.
And an offensive foul.
Can we get Miles Powell in the game, man?
Create some space. He picks up his third. Well, we've seen as expected your typical ragged preseason stretches. The Knicks have played hard from the start, and they are working defensively. There is no.
I want the Knicks to win today. This is a all Knicks channel. The Knicks gotta win today. We gotta win at least most of the games in the preseason. I think most of us are Knicks fans here.
The Knicks were ready to play. They had an agenda. They wanted to establish that they are going to change the narrative. And they are going to play defense and nothing easy in the paint. Obi Toppin trying to get that block. Mitchell Robinson coming over there to try to get that block.
Yeah.
Foul committed, but the Knicks
most of us are all Knicks fans. Thank you for checking out the channel.
Old school Tom Thibodeau basketball. That's the way he wants to establish things in New York.
We're almost up by 20, a little bit less than 20.
7 points in 12 minutes on the bench. Jay Wright has had a lot of really nice Villanova players. They all seem to be good defenders, the Villanova players. Top and for 3.
OB is not really good with a 3-point shot.
Stephen Lee comes the other way, and they play multiple positions because they're asked to just guard a bunch of different spots. They can shoot. They're versatile with the ball on the floor. As you know, a big part of Villanova's game is dribble drive, get to the paint, kick out for threes, make things happen for your teammates. So they're overall very fundamentally sound players that come out of Villanova's game.
Yeah, it looks like Dylan, it looks like Jello is not gonna come into the game. For the Knicks, it looks like really who the Bulls playing today? Who the Bulls play today?
We got Hall of Famer Orlando Pace to place Kyle's bet for him.
Kicking team's coming out. Let's bet they'll make it.
Oh, they're losing to the Rockets? Yeah, well, that's tough. That's a tough game. Even though by now, yeah, no, that's still a tough game.
With more live betting options than anywhere else. Place your first bet risk-free and get up to $1,000 back if you don't win.
Sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down.
Oh yeah, no, that's a tough game.
Then condensation is a being's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
Our customers have told us extra space is one of their top priorities when traveling. Delta gives you more space on every flight, blocking middle seats, limiting the number of seats we sell, and boarding just 10 customers at a time from back to front. It's our new standard of care, a commitment to provide you with the cleanest and safest travel experience anywhere.
So most everybody here is a Knicks fan, almost. We got Knicks, we got Bulls, and I think that's about it.
Hey, Kim, you now earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase. Hey, Neil, you can earn 3% in drugstore. Buddy, I'm right here. Why are you yelling? Because that's what
There you
I
go,
do.
Brandon. You're in the live stream. You happy? Look, you're in the live stream.
Drugstores, 3% on dining, including takeout, and 1.5% on everything else you buy. Chase, make more with you.
Say something to the people. What do you want to tell the people? Tell the people something, Brandon.
Well, Knicks will be in Detroit throughout the weekend because they're back-to-back first two preseason games at the Little Caesars Arena in Dallas.
Yeah, a lot of people did say that. A lot of people said that. No, a lot of people said that. I agree. Like you really should have taken. You should have taken Toppin, or you should have taken Denny. You should have taken them beforehand. That might be a mistake by you guys. To be honest with you, that might be a mistake. I don't know why you packed because Toppin would have probably been a top three pick. He would have been a top three pick if it was for an NCAA tournament. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. He would have been, but he would have been top five at least. He would have been top five at least. Come on, Frank.
Tremendous effort. Both guys just attacking the glass. Ntilikina had a couple easy bunnies that are going to go in time. Continue to be aggressive. Good things will happen. There's an example of the Knicks in the passing lane. Just the intensity of their defense.
We're ruthless in defense, though.
Knicks are forced 21 turnovers.
All tone. That is all Tom Thibodeau saying, guys, we got to get after it on the defensive end of the floor. We got to play hard.
Pistons are shooting 30% from the field.
What the hell? Oh.
And the Knicks will hold on as we approach the midway point.
80.
This young man, as we said, he just has such a bounce to his game. At both ends of the floor, still learning defense. There's going to be some rough nights defensively. But he is so coachable. And you talk to the people they play for, Dave, that pass from Dennis Smith. Sadiq Bey goes right at the top. Good defense there to knock it out of bounds.
Those are the little plays that, in a 15-point game, I know it's the preseason, but Dennis
I will do these live streams. Yeah, bro. Like definitely when the Knicks play, but I'm working. Like I started a new job Monday, so if the Knicks play, by the time I get home, I'll just hop on. So you'll always catch me on. Plus, I'll make videos too. I'll probably make a video tomorrow. I'll make a video too. But thanks for checking me out, man. Like I'll definitely keep doing these live streams just for you, Brandon. I'll keep making them.
No hesitation on the three. As Peyton gets the rebound. Toppin calling for it.
Come on, OB, what you got? Come on, OB. Come on, OB. Damn. Yeah, he likes to do that cross pass. 76ers on December 16th.
It's different. You got to be careful with some of those. Both Toppin
Plays a high speed inside, lead to Magruder. Ryan Magruder is in his first year playing with Detroit. They've all talked about
What's today's date?
they've seen already just in NBA practices is the speed.
December 16th. I gotta see because on this channel, I have a lot of people who like the Knicks. I can't even think of about who we play next. Do we play the 76ers or no?
Isaiah Stewart, 19, a rookie from Washington. Now they switch the ball. It's going to be Pistons ball. Stewart was a guy that some people thought the Knicks would be interested for that late first round pick.
I like Stewart a lot. Out of Washington, he plays hard, and he's got some motor. And I know he's a guy that moved up a little bit in the draft. Detroit took him a little higher than he was projected, and I think he's gonna pan out to have a nice NBA career.
He's kind of an undersized big man, 6'9", but 250.
That dude looks strong.
1 year in Washington. He's from New York, but upstate New York, from Rochester. Some people, I saw somebody compare him to Kenneth Fareed.
That's perfect comparison. That is a perfect comparison.
76ers are good, man. Yo, you probably would have won 2 years ago. You probably would have won a championship if Kawhi didn't hit that shot. There's a good chance. Well, you would have been matched up against the Warriors, of course, but you would have gone to the finals at least.
So we're talking about comparisons, which sometimes can be silly, but Obi Toppin, I've seen some people say Amari Stoudemire-like. I've seen Kenyon Martin.
Yes, that's perfect. Those two, I would love it if his game could expand to a little bit of a Sean Marion, the way Sean Marion developed some three skills. We're seeing the way he puts the ball on the floor. I'm very impressed with his ball handling ability. I didn't see as much of that in college, but at the NBA level, you have to be able to handle the ball, and he's shown that ability tonight.
Well, part of a very young Knicks roster. Knicks do not have one single player in their 30s. Wow, not one. Just for example, like the Clippers, I was looking at the Clippers roster. Clippers have 8 players in their 30s.
You think so?
I don't know what they're checking. Some review. Again, we're back here in the studios in New York. It's hard to get it.
They don't really call travel. They don't really call travel in the NBA like that. That's why I think sometimes certain guys have an easier time, especially if you're good at dribbling.
22 minutes. A little rusty out there in his first game.
Did have 7 rebounds, a bunch of blocks. So he was a little bit active on the defensive end of the floor, but I'm with you, Mike. He's got to clean up those fouls.
Did have 2 blocks in that third quarter.
It kind of looked like he did, though. Ntilikina. Yeah, he was fouled in the 3, definitely.
It's led by as many as 18. Right now it's down
Up to 11.
He said it last year as well, but he said his biggest growth, he's going to become more aggressive. He felt that he was also on the verge of coming on aggressively before the season was halted back in March. One of the best games he played last year was that second to last game in Washington. Played really well against the Wizards down at D.C.
I don't know. A decent game today for Frank.
Strength, his defense. He's been an excellent defender since he's come into the league. But just there's that tentativeness on the offensive end.
Yeah, and he's good career free throw shooter, which I think if he trusted his jump shot more, he should be a capable 3-point shooter and outside jump shooter because he has a good looking stroke. He knocks down his free throws. I just think with Frank, a lot of it is just an aggressiveness and a confidence issue when he does get that open look.
Again, another player, he's just 22 years old.
He's 22, but he's running out of time. It's a contract year for Frank. Frank has to start playing a little better. You can't keep Ntilikina around forever if he's not improving.
This is the first free throw. Ntilikina will sit down. R.J. Barrett back into the game. Barrett had that run rough start. He was 0 for 6 to begin. He is 6 for 8 since then. 13 points to lead the Knicks in scoring.
Yeah, much better shot selection. RJ Barrett started to attack the basket. I just hope a lot of these young Knicks, they can feel the taste of winning, because a lot of them early on in their career.
Yeah. 83 to 70 with 4:13 remaining.
We're up by like 13 now, so the game is pretty much over. Your boy Jello didn't come in the game.
Only 4 players back from the 15-man roster. Got a brand new
Dylan, Jello didn't come into the game. It looks like some of my guys are not gonna come in the game either.
As head coach of the Pistons. Hard to believe that he's been gone from the Raptors that long. Bullock. Of course, Nick Nurse has turned into one of the best coaches in the NBA. Casey, as you mentioned, did such a fabulous job there. Crossover to the Bay.
Good move.
He's got an impressive game. He really does. Smooth. He's going to cause a lot of matchup problems for opposing defenders, because he can take bigger guys on the perimeter and he can take smaller guys at the post.
Here's Randall. Gets free, a lot of dribbling there. Keeps it out. Peyton three-pointer way off. Now will go the other way. Pistons have cut an 18-point lead in half. Or 18-point deficit, I should say. That shot will go Randall to rebound as we approach 3 minutes remaining and a 9-point Knick lead.
I'm interested to see where the Knicks go in situations like this, when they need to close games. They need to find guys that can make those key shots. That can
Come on, keep the ball. I don't like these turnovers. Like, you just need to get to the hoop at this point. You don't really need to do anything crazy. Gotta close out the game.
FanDuel Sportsbook's risk-free first bet makes it incredibly easy to bet without risk. But to make it even less risky, we've hired former All-Pro nose tackle Vince Wilfork to be Aaron's food safety inspector while he bets.
Do you think I could have a bite yet? It's just I haven't eaten this morning. I didn't eat. Do you know when?
FanDuel Sportsbook. There's no easier way to try sports betting risk-free.
It's okay.
Get up to $1,000 back if you don't win your first bet.
The game is almost done though. 4th quarter. Thank you guys for checking out the stream. Like, comment, rate, subscribe on the channel.
Then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying,
Well, actually,
drink me.
subscribe on the channel if you're a Knicks fan.
We are both superior light beer.
First game was head coach of the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau. Preseason opener in Detroit. We're glad to be with you. Of course, our road games are going to be from here in the studio in New York. As will the post game, of course. That's coming out tonight. Bill Pito and Alan Hahn ready to go. Molly's going to
We only got like 5 more minutes left. Not even less than that. Let's see. We got 3 more minutes left. 83-74. Notice Noel with the block.
Race that.
This is where you can tell. I know, Braden. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
That's what Tom Thibodeau loves on the defensive end of the floor. When your guy gets beat, be ready to help, then someone else will be ready to help if you need help.
Knicks have gone cold. Missed 10 of their last 11 shots. An 18-point lead has been cut to 9. Rodney Magruder. Floaters up. Shot won't go. Stewart. Boy, Stewart is battling down low.
Yeah, notice Nick guards are helping out on the boards. That's very
Great move, RJ.
Barrett now with 15 points. Knicks back up by 11 as we approach 2 minutes remaining.
Knicks needed that bucket. You mentioned they had missed 10 of 11 in a row. They needed someone to just settle them down, get that bucket, extend this lead. But their defense has allowed them to hold on to the lead with their effort.
Kyler knocks down the three. That's his fourth three-pointer. He's 4 of 8 from downtown. And it's an 8-point game with a minute 45 remaining. They got a little careless, sloppy offensively. Pistons have picked up the defense. And Randall trips and falls. Pass deflected by Payton right to the middle. Back out to Sadiq Bey. Inside.
Timeout. From 18, they dropped it back to 6.
For what has been a solid performance here for the Knicks in their preseason opener. They're coasting for a while here in the second half, but the last several minutes is Nerlens Noel, shot won't go. And Stewart with another rebound.
It's got to do with their defense because offensively they are struggling to find the bottom of the basket. That was a good look for Nerlens Noel. Nothing falling right now for the Knicks.
Sadiq Bey finds some room. In and out, and taking the rebound as we're under a minute remaining.
Can somebody drive to the basket the regular way, like a guard? Peyton is. I don't even know why Rivers didn't play.
Payton now makes his move, drives inside.
What is that?
Good defense from Sadiq Bey and Isaiah Stewart. Two young players, Pistons drafted here in 2020. Knicks have 7 to shoot. Well to Randall. Randall, pull-up jumper, count it, and one. Julius Randall took some.
All right, Randall.
Knocks down the foul line jumper, and that makes it an 8-point game.
We need more of a guy that can just take over. We don't have a real guy. Like Randall is about as good as it's gonna get right now.
So on the offensive end of the floor in the fourth quarter, but sometimes you need your best player to just go get a bucket, make a play. And Julius Randle took advantage of a little size and strength advantage over the rookie Sadiq Bey. Got that big bucket that should extend the Knicks lead.
Randall 8 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, a couple of steals. Can't hit the free throw, and Dwayne Casey calls timeout.
We were up 18 at one point though.
0.4 seconds remaining.
These are valuable teaching moments right here.
So it's about an 8-point game.
Thibodeau and the staff is really going to go over things. These are time score situations where these young guys need to learn how to close basketball games, and they need to devise a plan on how to win. Getting multiple stops obviously is key, and the Knicks defense has been tremendous, especially with their effort on the defensive end of the floor. But on the offensive end of the floor, you have to execute. You have to do your job, and attention to detail is really important. And that's what Thibs is going to get across to these guys in these big, crucial moments.
Top to go. Again, he's got to like a lot of what he's seen. Certainly, you expect a lot of the uneven play, the racket play at times in preseason. But the effort, especially defensively.
Not a bad game. Not a bad game. Not a bad game.
That's what he knows has to become the identity of this young team. And the rest.
Not a bad game. Must have been a pretty good game. Defensively, it was very impressive. Defensively, it was very impressive.
Back in New York, you see Mike Woodson, and there's Kenny Payne seeing just sit down. He had such a big reputation for all the great things that he did at Kentucky. Worked with John Calipari, he was there 10 years. And they played in the NBA over 4 seasons with the Philadelphia 76ers. Played his college ball in Louisville, and then also played professionally all over the world. And now a chance in the NBA as a coach. Foul inside of Sadiq Bey. They'll go to the free throw line. And the Knicks will stay in Detroit. And they'll play the Pistons in Detroit on Sunday. Then their final 2 preseason games at Madison Square Garden, both against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Knicks, Pistons, Cavaliers, all just happy to be playing. All three of those teams had not played since March. They were three of the 8 teams that were not invited to the NBA bubble. They call them the Delete 8. That's a long time off, boy, without NBA basketball. I'm sure these guys are all happy to be back. It's good for everyone to be able to watch NBA basketball again. And let's not forget, these players, coaches, everyone involved, it's taken a lot of sacrifice in order to stay committed. And
All right, here we go.
which are very strict, that are outlined by the NBA. Long way to go, but from the first week to the second week of testing, the amount of players and personnel that tested positive dropped dramatically. Randall corner 3.
What a!
That is good.
Oh wow, he hit that shot.
Buckets here to clinch this one here in the first preseason.
Not the best looking
Game,
shot, but it
5
went in.
seconds. And the Knicks will emerge victorious. Sadiq Bey knocks down a 3. That'll count at the buzzer.
It'll count. So we got 90-84 to close out the first game. Very impressive defensively. Offensively, got more to work on.
But that's one of the reasons why he's been such a good coach.
90.
He's tough to please. And he's also getting into the refs. He's in mid-season form. He was going at those referees the whole entire game. What a debut by Obi Toppin, the Knicks prize rookie. Brought it, showed all the skills that made him such a great college player.
Good game. What did you guys think of the game? It was pretty good. A lot still to work on, though. I think. I feel like there's a lot to work on. A lot to improve. But defensively, we look very, very, very solid already. He's been drilling that with these guys. You know? Dennis Smith Jr. had a poor game. Barrett had a better game from the third quarter on. Rivers didn't play. Quickly didn't play. Powell didn't play.
Do you think I could have a bite yet?
Yeah, we won. Pretty good game.
I haven't eaten this morning. I didn't eat. Do you know when?
FanDuel Sportsbook. There's no easier way to try sports betting.
Anybody got any thoughts on the game?
$1,000 back if you don't win your first bet.
Our customers have told us extra space is one of their top priorities when traveling. Delta gives you more space on every flight, blocking middle seats, limiting the number of seats we sell, and boarding just 10 customers at a time from back to front. It's our new standard of care, a commitment to provide you with the cleanest and safest travel experience anywhere. It's Delta Care Standard.
I don't have the channel. What channel do the Rockets play on?
Hey Rita, you now earn 3% on dining, including takeout. Hey Kim, you now earn 5% on travel.
The Rockets are.
Hey Neil.
If it's on ESPN, I have it. But if it's not on ESPN, I'm not gonna have it.
Because that's what I do.
You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase. 3% in drugstores, 3% on dining, including takeout.
Oh, NBA TV. Let's see.
First preseason game. Knicks win, defeat the Pistons 90-84 in Detroit. 5 players scoring double figures, including Obi Toppin with 11 points and 7 rebounds in his Knicks debut. They're playing it on Sunday at 7 on MSG as the preseason continues. Knicks and Pistons from Detroit. Now stay tuned for a recap of tonight's action on the Knicks postgame show. Bill Keto, Alan Hahn, and Wally's going to join them as well. So lots of things to discuss, some real positives, and clearly a lot of things to work on. So for Wally and our entire crew, Mike Green saying thanks for watching. The Knicks postgame show is coming up next.
Sign in with your TV provider. You're lucky, my boy, that I have that channel.
They like to call him the son of Greg Anthony.
Let's see.
And he's shooting like his daddy, going with the left, hitting the bucket, knocking it down as Orlando is victorious tonight.
Orlando beat Atlanta.
Trey Young got pictured in the highlight at 7-6 as Atlanta takes it out of the first preseason game. Send it back to Chicago. The road games this year will be a little further away from the court for these home games.
I know, man.
Happy to have the NBA back to start.
Damn, 81-58.
You know, sports just everybody. So, you know, just it's good to have basketball back. 72-game season.
Can you hear the sound of the stream or not really? You guys have Kobe White though. He's nice.
Rest of the slate will come out in February. Marketing turned it over looking for Fournette.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Again, another long distance three.
They're getting so many easy, wide open looks because the guard's able to get deep into the lane on pick and rolls.
There's Williams. Over McLemore. Nice move.
Ben McLemore is still on that team? I didn't know that. I didn't know Ben McLemore was still on the team.
Yeah. Brings you a lot. Again. There's Williams at long right arm for the rebound.
He can bring the ball up the floor.
Kobe White slithering in. Couldn't finish. Tate in the open floor into Fournette. Marketing rebounds.
Defense by Luke.
There's Marketing. Quick trigger three. Hit 100 of those in just 41 games. Fastest ever to 100 3-pointers in NBA history.
We know he can stroke it.
Tate, nice fake. Got both Marketing and Fournette in the air.
Who else on these teams? I can't really remember. I thought that what's his name? Zach LaVine was on the Bulls too.
Seems to be a theme, especially for the bench for the Bulls.
I can't really remember who else was on the team.
Marketing again.
Marketing is hitting him.
13 points, 5 rebounds for Lowry Marketing. Defending Bruno Caboclo that time, and he sunk a three.
Bruno shot the ball well tonight too.
Was an 18 3-pointer.
Oh, he looks like Marcus Smart. Well, it's not Marcus Smart.
4 of them on 5 attempts. Lowry Marketing's banged down a couple of threes in a row.
Give me the hot sauce, Lowry.
Bang, bang, bang.
McDonald's sources from farms like the Bunker families to keep your family fed. So we're not only feeding communities, we're helping grow them.
We love the new apartment.
There is a bit of a clogging problem.
At least Geico makes it easy to bundle our renters and car insurance.
The next game is over, guys. We're just watching random basketball games now. We're watching the Bulls and the Rockets. The Rockets are getting the Bulls are getting smacked by the Rockets. That pizza look good.
Serious top performance, serious design. So while others may be rushing to get that last item on their wish list, you can enjoy peace of mind knowing you got a great offer on the best gift of the season. Now's the best time to get into a new Honda. KBB.com's best value brand for 2020. Visit Happy Honda Days at your local Honda dealer or shop online to get a great offer on the Civic Sedan.
With a top-rated app that lets you deposit checks and transfer money anytime, anywhere, banking with Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like...
I'll take Barclays.
Yes!
Yep,
easier than that. What's in your wallet?
Enjoyment that we have.
Yeah.
Not just playing here in Seattle, but taking the pride to go to these other stadiums, city by city, talking to their fans and letting them know that we was in town.
You know, I just tell them, you know, we don't double down in there, right? We don't put a show on. It's showtime. The Hollywood Club. The Knicks with their first preseason victory, and the game sealed by a Wildcat. Tim's playing all his guys deep into the fourth quarter. Thanks, man. No Tim. The Knicks victorious. They win by 6 against the Pistons.
I always liked Embiid.
RJ Barrett knocking down 15.
Embiid, as he gotten better.
As the Knicks find
And
themselves
JJ Redick when he was there, but he's not there anymore. But it has to be Embiid. I like Embiid.
Really get him more minutes, and he's going to put pressure on this kid right here. He's got to stay healthy, and you know it breeds competition.
Yeah.
Quinn, you got guys that are coming in that are hungry. They got a little chip on their shoulder. It breeds competition. And Billy Donovan said he's only going to play. You know, they're going to play a lot of rotation, so these guys are competing.
There's a lot for Cal, and he throws it down. Satoransky assist.
Sato at the point guard position coming off the bench is a plus for the Bulls.
Simmons, yeah.
Come in and get your offense going.
They're all right, man.
Patrick Williams knocking that ball free. Green recovers and misses. Archie Diacono is on the floor.
But we'll see. We'll see how good they become.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bun. It's more like a nugget.
Like a hairpiece. Yeah, it's not long enough right now.
Not yet. There's Arch.
Good effort though by Arch.
Oh, Ben Simmons.
Looking at the Satoransky who draws the
Yeah,
foul.
that's why he didn't want him to get traded.
Nice assist. This would be a nice weapon coming off the bench if that ends up being the case.
Here it is
The
right
Celtics.
there. Drives to the middle of the floor.
The Celtics are all right.
Throws it to the rim for.
I mean, if there was a team I didn't like, it'd probably be Brooklyn.
Arch with the bud.
It hasn't risen yet. It hasn't.
Brooklyn.
The bun hasn't fully baked the oven.
I used to like Brooklyn when D'Lo was there, but not anymore since he left. So I'm a Knicks fan, a hardcore Knicks fan.
Career high numbers last year as well, just shy of 10 points per game, 5.5 assists per game. He had to take over for John Wall. He and Otto Porter, remember, were teammates of John Wall in Washington. Satoransky really learned a lot at both ends of the floor.
The next game finished, guys. We're just watching Houston, Chicago.
Been a rock solid option.
Well, I really liked him in Washington and what he brought to the table. And when the Bulls were able to pick him up, I was like, man, that's a nice pickup. Good defense by Gafford. There's Hutchinson right here.
This is where he was at his best in the open floor, but a little indecisive that time. Thomas took it away. Grant in a 5-on-4 situation gets a clean look.
It's a good idea, Chandler Hutchinson, but you got to know that if you don't have the shot, just pull it out. You don't have the layup, just pull it out.
Satoransky. Archie Diacono tried the ball fake and lost it. Tried to rescue it out of bounds to the Rockets. Another substitution here for the Bulls. We'll bring Noah Vonleh into the game in a moment. No Thaddeus Young tonight. He was ruled out dealing with a left leg infection. That's why he's not on the floor tonight. No Garrett Temple either as he continues to.
I don't know anybody on these teams.
From the COVID virus. Hutchinson
Hey.
in midair able to adjust and draw the foul.
You saw what Sato did that time as he turned the corner and got to the middle of the lane, got the defense to kind of collapse, and then was able to get up in the air and find a cutting Chandler Hutchinson to the rim.
Sends Hutch to the free throw strike. You can sign up for My Bulls, the Chicago Bulls game day email. Stay up to date on team news, special offers, and more. Visit bulls.com/mybulls to subscribe today. So Vonleh is in. We'll get Patrick Williams a breather. Noah Vonleh, off injured in his career, was top 10 pick by the Hornets 6 years ago. Has been with the Blazers, played 21 games for the Bulls 2.5 years back. He's been with the Knicks, the T-Wolves and the Nuggets since. So trying to find his space in the NBA. He's only 25.
It's hard to believe he's been in the league that long. He's only 25 years old.
I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. We're gonna do many more of these streams though. So when the Knicks, we definitely when the Knicks play, because the Knicks fit where I am because I live here. So it's like it's easier to do it because if they play at 7, I'd be home.
2 minutes to play here in the third. There's Green. Working towards the paint.
I tell you, they play 5 guys out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all perimeter oriented, and the only time they get something going to the basket is a dive cut from the opposite side or strong side. And they get that ball movement swinging side to side, and they find the open man.
Well, they worked his way inside, but it's going to go the other way.
They bailed that time. They ran out that time.
First foul on Noah Longley.
They don't allow the big man to play big.
No, that number 5 dude on Houston, he looks like a cross between Brandon Ingram and Marcus Smart.
Good effort by Gafford. That Archie Diacono hitting the deck as he often does. Beyond Brian Archie Diacono. First on him. That's now 5 on the Bulls.
If they're playing Sunday, if I could get the game.
We'll see what his role ends up being with PJ Tucker in the lineup. They brought in Christian Wood as well. He's out with a sore elbow that he was dealing with early in the week. But that's a big pickup for the Detroit Pistons. He played really well last year.
Well, it depends on where they're going to play him. When you try to bench him with Cousins, Cousins to me is going to be their starting center. Yeah. I mean, they've got to have some kind of.
I gotta see if I can. I'll do it.
Play on the perimeter to give you some score spacing. And again, we talked about James Harden, possibly wanted to be traded, made. Talked about the names where he wanted to go Miami, Milwaukee, Philly. But you might want to rethink a little bit here and give Steven Azaz a chance here and with what they're doing there. Because what we've seen here tonight, they're still playing the same way that they played under D'Antoni. Floor spacing, 3-point shooting. I mean, 38 threes cast tonight. They averaged 45 last season, so they're right on pace to what they've done, last year.
Grant firing away.
And Harden will even make them better because it gives you another ball handler that can attack from any angle on the floor and force defenses that have to really try to contain him.
Longley, he'll fire a 3 and beat it short. Now Harden is still not cleared to practice. Remember, he held out at the beginning of camp, was hanging out with little baby in Atlanta and Las Vegas, doing his thing. Then he arrived earlier this week and kind of left the Rockets in the dark. The only guy he'd really been talking to was John Lucas, veteran player and now coach. That's on the Rockets staff with Steven Silas. He needs to be cleared through COVID protocols after being away from the team. He's planning to practice next week. Final seconds of the third, it's Satoransky. On the deck, cut off. Unable to finish, but a foul called on the Rockets will send him to the line. That'll go against Bruno Caboclo. His 4th personal foul. 2 shots for Sodom. Mike D'Antoni, who was the head coach the last several seasons for the Rockets, he's now, by the way, an assistant with his former player, Steve Nash, in Brooklyn. Nash taking over as the head coach of the Knicks.
Well, there's been a lot of movement in a short period of time. Since the season ended, so it'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out.
For 3 quarters, Rockets with 102 on the board to the Bulls 72. You got to look at the Chicago theater. It looks like the script of the Bulls.
Nothing really exciting going on in this game, but it's preseason,
With the top along with your donations, McDonald's has helped Ronald McDonald House Charities keep families together for more than 40 years.
Geico makes the claims process so easy, I can manage my claim all on the Geico app. It's not just easy, it's giving your dog your fitness tracker easy. Woo! Already got my 40,000 steps today.
Geico, fast and convenient claim service. On any day in December, Pizza Hut can give to you 5 red snakes for my triple treat, 3 layers deep, 10 Cinnabon mini rolls to eat, and a pizza plus another pizza.
Yo, those pizza commercials always look good, man. Well, I don't know what happened to Dylan. Dylan probably knocked out.
Serious style and serious capability. So while others been decking the halls, you can be dashing through the snow with the best value of the season. Now's the best time to get into a new Honda. KUB.com's best value brand for 2020. Visit Happy Honda Days at your local Honda dealer or shop online. Get a great offer on the CRV.
With a top-rated app that lets you deposit checks and transfer money anytime, anywhere, banking with Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like...
I'll take Barkley.
Yes! Yep, even easier than that. What's in your wallet?
Still in a bit.
Oh, my goodness! Where else?
Start of the fourth quarter, good to see
That's your guy, Patrick Williams. He has 8 so far.
acclimate himself well thus far. Has been in some tough defensive spots, having to guard guys like John Wall. Has performed okay and has 8 points off the bench.
It's just about getting experience for him. You know, there was no rookie, no summer league, so he's getting all his action now, live action.
You're not going to get 10 games, 6 games during a summer league run, and then 5 or 6, 7 preseason games. This is 4 games, and it's for real on December the 23rd against Atlanta. Longley to Williams to Hutchison, but Arch and Satoransky. And reaching foul. So against David Waba. His third. And Chandler Hutchison to the strike. First round pick in 2018.
Bulls fans, suit up with the latest gear and get ready to cheer on the Bulls all season long. Visit shop.bulls.com today.
Compounded injuries as a rookie. Only played 44 games. Had a shoulder issue last year.
Who else is in there? We got some people in there.
27 games, had surgery in March, so hoping that that shoulder is...
Welcome to the stream. Like, comment, rate, subscribe.
As you mentioned, Stace, when he was on the floor, that was an athletic element that Bulls enjoyed. Waba, tough team. Vonleh, good defense, and he clears it.
Oh, Mouse in the house.
Yep. Smaller Clemens guarding. The double came from Green.
Wow, he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a triple team on Vonleh. He kicked it out. That's what he wanted to do. And Chandler's first instinct is to put the ball on the floor. Now watch. He's spotted up out there. Shoot it. Boom. Shoot it.
When you talk about taking the best shot available, you might not get a better shot, better look than that one that Hutchison got late in the clock.
And it's in the flow of the offense.
Exactly, yeah. It was with the double coming. Satoransky to Williams. Very steady.
Yeah.
Missed that shot, but even off the spin, it was a steady, clean jump shot.
And for a 19-year-old, it just seems like he plays with a lot of confidence, flair. You know, nothing seems to unsettle him.
Yeah. There is Williams. Right idea, but
Bad pass.
fired on that pass to Satoransky.
Just when I was hyping it up.
around Florida State, around the ACC, there was not a single person that didn't rave about Patrick Williams. Great play by Hutchison.
That's how you rotate right there.
Here's Chandler, does it on D and does it at the other end.
That's how you rotate, Adam. You come over here, you challenge the shot at the top of the shot, blocks it, it gets the layup on the other end. Good hustle by Z. Hutch. What's this block here? Right up here. No suit for you, Mr. Clemens. Finishes strong at the rim. Z. Hutch is back.
Thank you for people who are still just watching the stream. We got quite a few people in here, to be honest.
With the top-rated app. The Los Angeles Lakers are NBA champions. Gear up at NBAstore.com with the official locker room collection, the t-shirt, hat, and more. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
We love the new apartment.
There is a bit of a clogging problem.
At least Geico makes it easy to bundle our renters and car insurance.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com. For my triple treat, 3 layers deep, 10 cinnamon mini rolls sweet, and a pizza plus another pizza. The triple treat box, only for Pizza Hut.
With no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, banking with Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like,
I think I'll go with a cardigan.
that's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Along with your donations, McDonald's has helped Ronald McDonald House Charities keep families together for more than 40 years.
At Dark Horse Wine, we get the first pick of grapes from over 400 growers. And we taste our wine over 100 times from vine to bottle. That is our win. Those are our terms. Dark Horse Wine, the taste of victory.
Story you probably saw on draft night when the Bulls took him about how he helps deliver flowers for his mom's flower shop in the offseason. There's a foul call as Gerald Green elevates and Daniel Gafford.
Gerald Green is still there.
Foul is the second on Gafford, first on the Bulls in the fourth quarter.
Gerald Green, a high riser. Yep, setting that up. I kind of got tangled up there and lost him.
Gerald Green, another veteran, 34 years of age, originally from Houston, another stint with the Rockets. Slam dunk contest champ winner 13 years ago, but he still gets up. Played some key minutes in big playoff games the last few years for this Rockets team.
And if he gets hot,
streaking.
scoring punches.
That really defines the Rockets too, doesn't it? Even in this new look with Steven Silas, there's Williams to the left. It kind of defines them, right? Any of these guys get hot and make their first couple. Wobble off target. Gafford with a nice rescue to Hutchison. Good touch pass by Archie Diacono. Satoransky to Gafford, blocked by Green. Gafford recovers. Still working out of his hands into the hands of Nwaba. Green spinning on Satoransky, who will pick up his first foul of the night. It'll be the second on the Bulls.
And the one thing when you watch Houston coming into transition, they get to the three-point line, but they don't mess around with the basketball. Right. They get that ball moving. It's popping around the perimeter, and That's one of the reasons why they get so many open shots. Guys, the ball does not stick in their hands.
Sunday, join Lance Briggs, Alex Brown, Olin Kreutz, and our host David Kaplan for the Football After Show presented by St. Xavier University. Sunday, immediately following Bears and Texans on NBC Sports Chicago.
The Rockets with 22 assists on 37 field goals.
Good rate for them at 59%. There's Gafford. But a muscle pass, Bruno Caboclo, and finishes.
This game has been over for a long time.
We'll see the bench the rest of the way for the Bulls and the Rockets as well. 8:38 to play. While Patrick Williams will be his third, and the third on the Bulls in the fourth quarter.
See Saddle that time gets caught up on that screen. Buffalo just rolls to the basket. He holds. He doesn't dive immediately. He just seals Sato, tries to force the switch. Gets Sato on his back. Patrick Williams had to come over and foul him.
So the game number one, we'll have another one for you coming up on Sunday. These two teams will meet again. Two against the Oklahoma City Thunder on the road to close out the preseason. So a long way to go. And I imagine there are a lot of teams, whether they have the energy and hype entering the season like the Bulls, or teams that maybe aren't as excited about it, there's going to be a lot of shifting. There's going to be a lot of changes for all of these teams. It's a whole new procedure, a whole new protocol to deal with. It's not the typical preseason. I've seen it in football the last few months. Like every head coach has said, those first 4 games of the regular season for us were a lot like preseason, except we're playing our starters all the time. That's going to be a little bit of the case for the NBA too, as they navigate through this new era.
Well, and remember this: there's certain teams like here in the preseason. Houston was in the bubble. Oklahoma City was in the bubble. Their core players play a lot, so they're going to probably rest in the preseason. That's why you're not seeing some of the star players play right now. But they're already in game shape. If you think about it. They haven't been off that long.
The season just ended a couple months ago.
Exactly. So they're pretty much, it's not going to take them long to get in shape. It's the teams that didn't go to the bubble.
Yeah.
You know, the 8 teams that didn't go, the Wolves are one of those move right there.
Williams.
Those are going to be the teams that are going to be harder for them because they've been off for so long. And now you're asked to come out here. You got a new coach, new system. So you're going to have to, learn on the fly. You got to break some of the old habits that you had last year because you haven't had a lot of time with each other. Yeah. There was no lot of practice time.
It's been a week since these guys got back together.
I mean, guys were coming in 2 or 3 at a time. You didn't come in as a team due to the coronavirus, and so it's difficult for teams like the Bulls and the teams that didn't get a chance to go to the bubble. But their season was over in March.
9-month layoff for those 8 teams.
But the one thing you want to see this team get better at, we know a new coach and everything, but defense.
You got to have better defense.
You got to play better defense. You got to get back defensively, stay in front of guys. That's something that's hard. You got to do that. Offense is going to come. New offense, new structure.
Gafford fighting hard, got his own miss. Arcidiacono to Satoransky, that's a 3.
But also by the end of Gafford to get his offense rebound. But as I was saying, the offense will come. The defense should be your staple right now. You should be really getting after teams defensively, showing Billy Donovan that you want to be in that rotation.
Yeah. Step out. Turnover by the Rockets.
Because Billy Donovan's coming from Oklahoma City where they got better defensively every year that he was there.
Why did I?
He's going to come with the same kind of principles, the same kind of defensive strategy that he played in the tough Western Conference. I mean, last year, this was a team that no one thought was even going to make the playoffs.
Billy Donovan was clearly a
Me too, bro. What I'll do is
that shifted roster.
I'll finish this game, and then after this game, I'll end the stream.
Great addition for them as far as having a true veteran point
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
But the emergence of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Jordan
season. I mean, Steven Adams improving.
Dennis Schroeder was a sixth man of the year.
Yes.
Last year.
Coming off the bench with him, he was really a starter.
Yeah, bro, I have to. But I'll make a video. I'll make a video again tomorrow.
Williams again. He's got a nice shot.
I'll be on the Knicks.
He's got nice form. He's got nice elevation. Another rebound.
Yep. Devon Dotson is out there, the Chicago native.
This is a kid I thought should have been drafted in the second round. We'll be able to get him as a free agent.
Vonleh will draw a foul.
Dotson did a good job at Kansas last year, improved.
Picks up this first for the Rockets. Devon Dotson on the floor as we duck inside a sixth to play here in the fourth quarter. Born in Chicago, high school in North Carolina, Kansas State.
Dark first line, we get the first pick of grade. McDonald's sources from farms like the Bunker family to keep your family fed.
Yeah.
So we're not only feeding communities, we're helping grow them.
Our new house is amazing.
There is a bit of an issue with our neighbor's fencing. At least Geico makes bundling our holy part.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
This is the new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G, and it's on AT&T, the fastest nationwide 5G network.
Now new and existing customers can get our best deal.
Really? Mom gave me he had the deal for new and existing customers. Hello.
So what'd she say?
It's the wrong person. It's a guy named Carl. He's very excited and on his way.
Word of mouth advertising. It's what they did before commercials.
It's not complicated. Everyone gets our best deal, like the amazing iPhone 12 mini on us.
5 red sticks for my triple treat. 3 layers deep, 10 cinnamon mini rolls to eat, and a pizza plus another pizza. The triple treat box, only for Pizza Hut.
With the top-rated app that lets you deposit checks and transfer money anytime, anywhere, banking with Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions.
I'll take Barkley.
Yes! Yep, even easier than that. What's in your wallet?
I think they got like 5 minutes in that quarter because it's the fourth quarter.
Original stretch fours, nobody can do it better. Gotta show love to my own Chris Webber. I have no clue who that man on the screen is, but you need to know. High Top's the very best plays of Chris Webber. Saturday, set to DVR, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, that's 10:30 Central. We're out the West Coast, it's 8:30, early in the morning, eat your cereal. Check out Chris Webber. Now we send it back to Chicago.
Yeah, you got 5:55 left.
They got the record for 27 made three-pointers in the game. They're at 21 right now.
Yep.
And that's without James Harden.
Taking all those step backs.
Chris Paul and all those guys. I mean, it's wow.
What a different looking roster than it was. Remember CP3 and this team almost beat the Warriors, and CP3 not gotten hurt a couple of years ago at the end of Game 6. They may have ended up in the finals. Never had the opportunity to play in an NBA Finals, and that's obviously what Harden is looking for with all of his talk and wanting to leave. Archidiakono will draw a foul.
Well, they seem to me, Adam, be playing the same style that they played under Dan Antonio. I think the difference, though, is that you got a guy like Boogie Cousins who can now give you low post presence as well as be a threat at the three-point line, whereas Clint Capella couldn't do those things. He was just a set screen dive to the basket dunk.
Chandler Hutchison will draw the bump and go to the free throw line. Go against. I've got a lot of fans pulled right now. Kenya Martin Jr. picks up the foul. KJ Martin.
He was just in high school 2 years ago. Played on the same team as Scottie Pippen's son, who's at Vanderbilt. Scottie Pippen Jr.
He's at a few schools, Chaminade Prep in LA, Sierra Canyon, where LeBron's son is playing.
That's where I saw him, Sierra Canyon.
Played with Cassius Stanley and Scottie Pippen Jr. there. Hutchison with 8 points. Out there with Zach Norvell, who's defending against Thomas here. Ron Dotson up to defend against Mark Jones.
Fucking Marley with the block.
There's Dotson with the left, would not go. Offensive rebound, Vonleh. Norvell the extra pass to Satoransky for 3.
Good play. Good play. Good ball movement. Good hustle.
They're catching up a little bit towards the end.
Offensive rebound assist on the other.
There's Wooten, former New York Knick. Rebound to Devon Dotson. Back on the United Center floor. It's going to be an offensive foul, though, against Noah Vonleh. It'll be his second personal foul.
Devon Dotson, another kid who I thought would be drafted at some point. And it didn't get drafted and signed as a free agent. Two-way players would have an opportunity.
Put together the type of season that you would expect from a draft pick as the floater from Thomas goes down. 18 a game as a second-team All-American last year, was the main point guard for Kansas a year ago, averaged 4 assists a game.
You know what, Adam? Maybe they're going to March Madness. Maybe that kid slips into possibly being drafted or even in the first round. I mean, a lot of these kids didn't get a chance to showcase. That's normally where you make your name is in the NCAA tournament. You look at Patrick Williams in Florida State; they were the number 3 team in the country. And I don't think a lot of people knew that.
No. Foul called against Martin. That'll be his second. Bulls are in the bonus. Luke Cornett will check in, and Chandler Hutchison will head back to the bench.
And right now, with the coronavirus going around, I mean, the more bodies you have, and the Bulls have an advantage, just like every other team has a minor league team that they can draw from. And you have your players down there playing, you can pull them up. You don't have as many players as you do on the NFL roster. But there are some guys that you can bring up. And
it feels like the two-way guys across the league are going to be more important because you may be called upon on short notice to step into a roster spot. Move with another day of a game. Might have to. And that's something that we're all going to be navigating together. We all might get surprised by something at some point during the year because of the current era that we're in. Hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later as we're back to normal. But everybody, every team, every front office, every coaching staff, every PR staff, everybody around the league.
We're coming towards the end. Thank you guys for those of you who still stuck around for the stream. We got like 3 minutes left.
this is the first time we've come back since March, and I've been holed up in my house like Howard Hughes.
The nails are at least nice and trimmed. The beard has been
exactly. I had a Link Hayes afro going.
I'm a little disappointed. I don't get to see that.
Yeah, I had the beard and everything. I had to go get it cut, man. Oh my goodness. I was on a wanted poster.
It's like the Hermit version of Stacey King is a little strange.
No.
Can't do it.
8-3.
23 3-pointers from the Rockets in this game. That was from Trevelyan Queen. Stays at this end of the court.
That's a lot of threes.
48 attempts.
Wow.
And you said it, though. This is the game, right? They averaged about 40, and then it got up to 42, then it got up to 43 and 44. That was typical for the Rockets in the last several years.
Well, and most of the teams now, I mean, you even saw it in the bubble with the Lakers. I mean, they're not afraid to go small ball.
No.
You're not afraid to put 5 guys, Denver. You're not afraid to put 5 guys on the floor that are floor spacers that can attack you off the bounce and create for other people.
Well, that speaks to some of the choices in the draft, not only for the Bulls, but for several teams. They want more Patrick Williams-type players, 1 through 4 at worst. You want to be able to get athletic guys who can guard 1 through 4. Williams guy can guard 1 through 5, depending on the personnel.
Well, the versatility is so important. Yeah. The more players that you can get that can do multiple things, that much better.
First on Cornette, 4th on Bulls, sending Mason Jones to the free throw line for the Rockets.
Billy Donovan at his disposal, he's going to have lockers where he can play small ball.
Yeah.
Open the floor up a little bit. He's going to have that versatility to do that. And he can also go big. But I think right now the key for the Bulls is to really focus on the defensive end.
Yeah.
Because what we've seen here in the early nights, a lot of easy breakdowns, single screens at the top. They've got to, fight through screens, really commit to the defensive end because the offense will come. It's going to come.
2 minutes. Those.
That defense is going to be their staple point every single night. And when they play it here,
Oh, it's still.
Devon Dotson to the rim, missed it. Satoransky's there. That was deterred by Queen. Cornette, catch and shoot from the high pocket.
Oh.
Rebound for Conley and a chance at 3.
We got like a minute left, guys. A minute 45 seconds. It's like 122 to 98, though.
Offensive rebound, doesn't stand at the 3-point line, goes in and gets the shot, goes up strong.
Seconds left in this opening preseason game. They're right about the lineups. And again, Billy Donovan doesn't want to play more than maybe 10 guys at most. You would think that he would like a tight 9-man rotation. Long way to go before figuring out what that will be. But there's going to be some competition, Fred, in these practices as they start ramping up and obviously in these preseason games.
One of the adjustments that this is going through right now is that, last game they played at, there was a crowd.
Yeah.
So this is new for them. They didn't go into the bubble experience like Houston did.
Even if there are no fans in the bubble, I call some games there, the video boards, the noise, all the players seem like they adjusted to the manufactured energy that was coming in, whether it was digital or otherwise. They adjusted to it.
But they've got to come out here and, talk is cheap.
Yep.
Everybody's talking about what they want to do and where they want to go and playoffs, but you got to come out here and compete every night. And you got to come out here and play on the defensive end and then beat the teams you're supposed to beat.
Yeah.
You're bringing a team in here that's under 500. There's no way in the world they should beat you at home. One thing you're playing against the Lakers and you're playing against these elite teams, but the teams that you're supposed to beat, that's a key to getting your record up at home. Beat the teams you're supposed to beat.
They were 20-20 against below 500 teams last year, the Bulls. That's got to be a better record this year. It has to be a better record.
Yeah, there's no reason why this team shouldn't beat those teams. You're playing the Knicks, who's in a rebuilding situation. There are teams who've gotten better. You're going to see a lot of teams that, got better. Brooklyn's going to be even much better now because they'll be a completely different team. But then with Brooklyn too, you have to think like, they have all this talent, but does it mesh? We saw what happened in Los Angeles with the Clippers when you bring a hard-nosed, grinding team and you bring 2 superstars on that team and you hear how the locker room was with those guys and it kind of splintered in the playoffs.
The favoritism so that a lot of the younger guys,
you got to be careful.
So to speak, lesser guys, I use that term loosely.
You got to be careful. You don't want that situation because Brooklyn is the same situation that the Clippers were in. They had a bunch of another one. They had a bunch of hard-nosed workers, Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, guys who played the G League and got an opportunity to play.
Now those guys are going to see their minutes cut, right?
Yeah, you see,
wow.
Open your mouth wide and take it. My goodness.
Impressive elevation from Noah Vonleh there. Those are the last 2 points for the Bulls tonight.
That's it.
2.2 left.
All right, I think this is the end of the stream. I'll make a Knicks videos tomorrow. We'll analyze the game. We'll talk about, discuss it in the comment section. Like, comment, rate, subscribe. Definitely subscribe if you enjoyed this video. But for now, I'm gonna be out. Braden, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. Everybody else, there's still a couple people that were still here a long time. Appreciate you guys for checking it out. But for now, it's me signing off. If you're here.
Let's focus right now on John Wall making his debut with the Houston Rockets. We saw he still had that explosion to get the rim to the rim whenever he wanted. What did you see specifically from John Wall?
Well, I saw that he did have that explosion. When you're coming off of an Achilles injury, you're wondering, hey, this guy doesn't have the same pop. He's still going to be able to get to the rim at the same pace that he did before. John Wall's game is all about explosion. And this play right here, boom, that's when I knew that John Wall was going to be back. The quick change of direction, got right down the lane, the easy left-hand layup. When I saw John Wall make that play, I felt very good about how his season's going to go this year. Like I said, I wasn't worried about the stats. I was worried about how he looked from an explosive standpoint.
Now, when we look at an explosive standpoint, obviously Boogie is a different type of player. Explosiveness is not necessarily ever really been his thing, but he is skinny Boogie right now. Put up,
yes.
He looked good in your opinion, yes or no?
Yeah, I like what I saw from Boogie tonight. He's in shape. He understands coming back from multiple lower body injuries. He's had to cut some weight off. He's done that in the offseason. You see him right here jumping the passing lane, finishing with a little bit of the squeak, though. That's the old man, though. You get a little bit older, he ain't work quite as good as they